Hello, good afternoon. My name is Richard. This is over and over and over again. It is Matchday Live. It is the final match of the season. It's at Meadow Park. It is Arsenal women against Brighton, and it's all coming up the other side of this. So it is the final WSL match of the season. Arsenal calls versus Brighton, the last official kind of proper home match at Meadow Park, because of course from next season all of the main home ground is going to be at the Emirates, isn't it? There will be some WSL games at Meadow Park, but only at this moment in time 3. Now, what is the starting lineup then for this final game of the season? You're going to enjoy this, I'm sure. You're going to find it interesting, shall we say. So this is our Arsenal lineup then. In goal it is Sabrina D'Angelo, the back four, Emily Fox, Leah Williamson, Steph Catley and Katie McCabe. The 3 in midfield, it's Kim Little, Vicky Palova and Kyra Cooney-Cross. And up front, we've got Beth Mead and Caitlin Ford, and they are either side of Alessia Russo. On the bench then for Arsenal, goalkeeper Manu Zinsberger and Naomi Williams, Laura Wienreuter, Leah Cadena, Taya Goldie, Katie Reid, Frida Marnham, Viv Miedema, and what will be her last match for Arsenal, and Michelle Adjemang. No Stina Blackstenius in the squad. Is she injured or is this it? Is she off and is she gone? We don't know. For Brighton and in goal it is Sophie Bagali. They're back for Poppy Patterson, Maria Torres-Dottir, Guru Bergsvand and Jocelyn Carabali. In midfield, Vicky Lasara, of course, former Arsenal player, Madison Haley and Katie Robinson. And their 3 up front is Lee Guan Min, Elizabeth Turland and Julia Zigliotti. So there's your lineups. And what do we make of that Arsenal team, by the way? It's slightly interesting, isn't it? Where's Stina? Is she injured? Is she ill? Or as she played her last game for Arsenal, of course, we know it's going to be Viv's last game, don't we, already? That is already been decided. Emerson says, good afternoon, Rich. Interesting team news, as there are a few names missing, but I'm sure with Jonas' post-match interview, we'll reveal all. I'm going for a comfortable 4-0 win. Yeah, we should win this game fairly comfortably. Brighton have got not a lot to play for. We haven't either, but we've got a few other things that we need to finish the season well with. Royston says, love Arsenal indeed. We all do. Terry says, good afternoon, Richard, all in the chat. Let's hit the like button nice and early. Get the goals flowing. Come on, you Goonie girls. Let's go out with a bang. Exactly. Terry says, don't like the idea of Stina missing. No, I don't. I mean, we don't know the reasons yet, do we? I mean, she may be injured. She may have picked up an injury. I must admit, I didn't see her in the training pictures and videos the other day. I was looking at that thinking, oh, what's happened here? Now, of course, because of the news that we've heard from Arsenal, of course, this week with players leaving, obviously, Stina wasn't one of those names that was mentioned. Doesn't mean she isn't going to leave. But the fact she's not in this squad at all today it's a worry, isn't it? It's a concern because, you know, we know that her contract's up. We know she's not been getting the game time that maybe she warrants. She's going to finish top scorer as well again for the 2nd season running. We would be crazy to let her go. But who knows? Let's wait and see to find out first exactly why she's not in the squad. I mean, it's still a very strong Arsenal team, isn't it? The centre back worries me. Why isn't Leah Cadena playing, or even Katie Reid? Steph Catley is not a centre back. We've got natural centre backs on the bench. Seems a little bit strange, but anyway, it's the last game of the season. We don't need to worry too much, do we? I suppose we want to obviously win the game, now, don't we? Of course we do. Royston says, sad to hear Viv is leaving, but then I hear Manchester City are likely to come in for her. Maybe we are being hasty. Well, let's see what happens. We don't know where she's going yet. We don't know what's happening. So let's wait and see, and then obviously when we find out, we can discuss it and talk about it. Herman says, "Good afternoon, Rich. Good afternoon, my friend. Hope you're doing well there in Toronto." Greg says, "Hi all. Not good. Stina not there. No, but we don't know, do we? We don't know why she's not there, and I think that's if she's injured or she's picked up an illness or whatever it is, then that's fair enough. If you're not fit to play, you're not fit to play. But obviously, it's a concern, isn't it, when her contract's up? It's the last game of the season, and she's not in the squad. What's going on? It's difficult, isn't it? We've had a strange week, haven't we? We didn't want too many dramas today, but it seems like we've got a final day drama in the squad. But let's hope there's an easy explanation, and it soon becomes clear that there's nothing sinister going on. She's just injured or something like that. Let's hope that's all it is. Not we hope she's injured, but we hope that's why she's not in the squad, as opposed to anything more serious. Terry says it's still a strong side. It is still a strong side, yeah. Greg says Jonas didn't mention anything about injuries yesterday. No, he didn't. But he wasn't really asked too much about that, was he? Obviously, everyone was focusing on Viv, but I don't know. I don't know really. But let's see what happens. Urban says, had some extensive dental work done. The dentist was fabulous. So in a couple of weeks, I can smile again. I will sing my last concert with my new team. Oh, fantastic! That's good to hope you're feeling okay after all of that, which sounds like it was not much fun for you. But anyway, glad that you're going to be okay. Obviously, I'm sure you're looking forward to your singing at the end of the end of your concert. Erin says, do you show the actual game? You need to understand the rules of YouTube. There's copyright issues. We can't show the actual game. There will be full commentary, so if you can't watch it, you won't miss anything here. But we can't actually show you the game, because if we did, the stream would be shut down within seconds, and we'd be taken off the air, and we wouldn't be able to broadcast for months, because it happened before when I only showed a replay of a goal. So we've got no chance of showing a full game. As much as I would love to, as much as I'd love to show you the game, it'd be a pointless exercise, because as soon as the game went onto the screen, they'd just shut the stream down, unfortunately. So there you go. Royston says, do the women deserve a pay rise? I think it's interesting, that, isn't it? Obviously, the money in football, in women's football, is not the same as it is in men's football. Do they deserve more money than they're getting? Well, we don't know, do we? Because we don't know what the income and expenditure sheet looks like, do we, really, for the women's team? And I do think that it's got to be self-sustainable, isn't it? It's no good paying everybody massive wages and then the money's not coming in. Yes, the fact we're moving to the Emirates next season on a more permanent basis, 11 games at least there next season, means we should be generating more money for the women's team, which means going forward we should be in a position at some stage to be able to pay more wages. Absolutely. But at this moment in time, I'm not sure the women's game's quite generating the income yet, is it? Yes, there's new TV deals, there's what have you, there's the new group taking over running of the WSL. So let's see how it works out. I'm sure that eventually what's going to happen is women will, obviously the wages in women's football will go up. Of course it will, as it's grown. The attendances have gone up, the interest is there, so I'm sure it will do. It's just going to be a bit more of a process, isn't it? And I'm sure the players at the minute are battling over new contracts. They're going to have more money in those contracts, I'm sure. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. But, let's not rush it. We don't want to make it in a situation where, clubs can't afford to maintain the outgoings that they've got. It needs to be done right, doesn't it? But it will happen, absolutely. Of course it will. Global Women's, Adele says they're really awful, Stina not even in the lineup. What's going on? To not know why in any pre-match discussion about her not being in the squad is an odd message. Yeah, no, I agree. And it is a little bit confusing. It could be she was ill overnight, and that might be why. It could be something as simple as that, and we're kind of reading too much into it because of what's gone on this week. I do think if she was injured, it was likely that they would have mentioned it in the press conference yesterday, although the focus was mainly on Viv, let's be honest. But yeah, it's a strange one, let's be honest. It is a strange one, and I'm not really sure what's happened with that. We'll just have to wait for news at some point. I'm sure it'll be asked in the post-match stuff, as Emerson mentioned earlier. But anyway, Atakunda says, hi, welcome here. How you doing? Happy birthday, actually. It is Atakunda's birthday today, so please say happy birthday, and hopefully Arsenal women can get the result as well. Terry says it's nice to be able to enjoy this one without the pressure of needing a result. But saying that, come on, City. Yeah, obviously we'd like City to put Chelsea to the title. We'll keep an eye on that game as well as we go through the afternoon, see who's going to win the title. It's just unfortunate it's not going to be us. Not this season anyway. Let's wait and see what happens. I think there's going to be some changes, isn't there? Anyway, the teams are coming out now at Meadow Park. Arsenal being led out by captain Kim Little, of course. And the Brighton captain is Vicky Losada, who, of course, knows these players very well, knows this ground very well, of course, a former Arsenal player and former Man City player as well. So there you go. And the teams are coming at Arsenal, of course, in the new kit, by the way, the new Arsenal home kit. They are premiering for the first time this afternoon. The men can't wear it tomorrow due to Premier League rules, but the women are wearing it. I'm not sure I'm overly impressed with it. I like the cannon. That's about it, really. But anyway, we are wearing the new kit, so new times ahead, of course. Brighton are in their change strip of, it looks like they're all in black, although you can't, they're wearing tracksuit tops at the minute, so you can't actually see what the tops are. But the goalkeeper is all in sort of green, light green, really. And I'm sure the Brighton kit is there away kit black? I'm not really sure. Anyway, we'll find out shortly. But anyway, Arsenal, of course, are in this new red and white kit with too much blue and white on it for my liking. The shorts in particular, I don't know what that blue stripe is around the shorts. It looks ridiculous. Anyway, Adidas seems to, they started when they got our kits back, they started with some nice kits, didn't they, the first year or two? And since then, it's gone downhill rather quickly. The last couple of years haven't been great, have they, for Arsenal kit? This is probably the worst of the lot. Anyway, there you go. So the Arsenal team again then, D'Angelo, Fox, Williamson, Catley, McCabe, Little, Palova and Cooney Cross, and Mead, Ford and Russo, which is a strong Arsenal team, let's be honest. And it should be a team strong enough to win this game. I'm sure you would all agree with that. Brighton in it's Bagaley in goal, Torsdottir, Pattison, Bergsvand and Karabali in defence. It is Losada, it is Halley and Robinson in midfield, and Tarland, Zignotti and Lee in their front three. Actually, they got it's like a stripy, it's a green and black stripy kit that Brighton have got on their away kit, which is quite funky, let's be honest. Anyway, we are about to get underway here, and hopefully Arsenal can get the season finished in good style. Mick says there, hi, any idea where you can watch the game live? It's on the FA Player in the UK. I don't know where in the world you are, but anyway, stay with us because we'll talk you through everything. Rega says, hello, Richard, all final day. Let's complete half a century of points. At least, yeah, I know we are. I'm sure we will. I'm sure we'll win this game. I just can't get my head around these shorts and these socks in this kit. I'm sorry, they're just not. It's not for me. But anyway, as long as we win a lot of games in this kit, no one will mind too much, will they? Anyway, the team are just doing their little pre-match huddle, and we are about to get off and underway here at Meadow Park, the final day of the WSL season. It's been a long season. It's been a tough season for Arsenal, but we got a trophy on the board, the Carabao Cup, and we are in the Champions League playoffs for next season. It's going to be Brighton to kick off. They will be attacking the goal to our right in this first half. So Arsenal will be attacking the north stand in the first half, which is how we've kind of been how we've been playing a lot this season, isn't it? We seem to start up that end more nowadays than we used to. That used to be the end we attacked in the second half, didn't it? Anyway, it is going to be Brighton to get us off and underway. All the games have got to be synchronised so they kick off at the same time. Not that there's too much to at stake for pretty much every game, apart from, of course, Man City and Chelsea, who are still battling for the league. It is going to be Brighton finally that get us underway here at Meadow Park when the referee's allowed to start the game. And in fact, we are off and underway now. Brighton kick off and kick the ball long up this near side, but Katie McCabe wins her first header, and Caitlin Ford gets involved straight away, finds Alessia Russo, and Arsenal have got a player over on that far side. It's Beth Mead. Oh, she just let the ball run away from her. There wasn't a great first touch, but she does touch it back to Emily Fox. And here we go. Way says there, what channel is it on? It's on the FA Player. I don't know whether or not you've got access to that, but that's where it is. Roger says there, got to know Viv's leaving. What about Stina? Well, we don't know. Stina's not even in the squad today. Anyway, Russo now on this near side. brings the ball forward, but she loses out there. It was a good tackle on her, actually. And it is going to be a free kick, is it? Or is it a throw to Brighton on this near side? I think it's going to be a throw. Russo there battling away there with Torres Dottir, the Norwegian defender with the Icelandic name. Royston says there maybe someone has put a bid in for Stina. If she was injured, we would have been told. She could have got ill overnight. Let's be honest, we don't know, do we? But anyway, let's wait and see what happens when we hear some interviews at the end. I'm sure Jonas will be asked about why she's not in the squad, why she wasn't playing. But let's wait and see. Let's not speculate too much yet until we get at least some sort of idea of what's going on. Anyway, Sabrina D'Angelo, all in yellow. It's going to be her last appearance for Arsenal today as well. Of course, it's been announced that she is also leaving. The Canadian goalkeeper, who's done pretty well. That's a good pass, actually, to Katie McCabe. Pings the ball forward, looking for Caitlin Ford. The goalkeeper comes, actually, but it's covered well there by Bergsvand. And Brighton actually deal with that fairly well there. Looked as though Caitlin Ford was going to maybe be in on goal there, but it was a good ball, actually, from Katie McCabe on this near side. And suddenly Brighton now looking to come forward with Katie Robinson, who's a decent little player, isn't she? But that was good covering there from Vicky Palova. But that clearance from Sabrina D'Angelo is not great. And Brighton have started the game pretty well, actually. They've got a lot of possession. Lasada there touches it back to Bergsvand. And Brighton just trying to calm things down. It's been a bit of a frantic start, actually. Chelsea have gone 1-0 up in their game against Manchester United. So they are heading for the title. And let's see what happens there. Remember, Chelsea start the day level on points with Man City, but they're 2 goals better off. So for Man City to win the league, they need to they score more goals. They need to win by at least 2 goals more than Chelsea do if they both win. Of course, if Chelsea drop points, Man City win, it's their title. I expect that they both might win this game today, but we'll see. Man United don't often lose at home, do they? They're a strong team, and maybe they can pull off a shock, but Man City will still have to win their game, won't they? So we shall see. Anyway, the ball's played back to goalkeeper Sophie Bagali, who wears number 32, the Brighton goalkeeper. They're trying to play it out from the back quite nicely here, and they've done well. Bergsvand plays it up this near side, and Arsenal trying to win the ball back in midfield with Vicky Palova, who looks like she's been sitting out in the sun. She looks like a little bit more tan than usual. Regis says the City girls losing to us has led to Emma having something to boast about. Well, let's see. The season's not over yet, is it? Regis says there's no live stream found on YouTube. Let's see. They'll watch along for now. Yeah, stay with us for now. That's what you need to do. We'll keep you covered. And there we go. Anyway, let's see what happens in this game. But Brighton trying to come forward there, and Leah Williamson got herself in a bit of a muddle, but Arsenal did manage to clear the ball away with Steph Catley. It's now in midfield with Brighton, chips the ball over the top, looking for the run of Turland. And again, Arsenal are not really convincing with the clearance. A shot comes in across the box there from Karibali, the right back getting forward. Not great defending from Arsenal at all. Katie McCabe was out muscled actually there by Karibali, but that's a poor finish across the face of the goal. It's gone behind for a goal kick, but not some very convincing defending at all there from Arsenal on 2 occasions, actually. Leah Williamson first of all, and then the second time it was Katie McCabe got out muscled. That's unusual for her, isn't it? Anyway, Sabrina D'Angelo plays out to that far side. Leah Williamson. Oh, and again, that's not great play at the back, is it? And Sabrina D'Angelo can't control that ball, but Steph Catley's there to bring it forward for Arsenal. Touches it infield to Vicky Palova, gets it back again, Palova, and then plays it out to that far side. That's a good ball. Emily Fock got a little bit of space in front of the Arsenal dugout over on that far side. Threads the ball forward, looking for the run of Alessia Russo, but it's not a great ball, and it's run through to the arms of goalkeeper Bagali. Arsenal 0, Brighton 0. We've played 5 minutes here at Meadow Park, and it looks like an end of season game, doesn't it? Let's be totally honest. So far, it's looking like a bit of an end of season game. The pace of it is quite slow, and there's been a few sloppy mistakes from both teams, and not too much quality attacking play as yet. But it's still early days, isn't it? And it's one of them kind of strange games, isn't it, where there's not much on the line for, there's nothing on the line for either team. And it's just sort of going through the motions game a little bit, isn't it? But I'm sure Arsenal are going to want to finish this game on a high in front of a packed out Meadow Park. Anyway, it's Brighton coming forward again on this near side, and it was Karabardi again, but Katie McCabe does better that time. And now she finds Vicky Palova bringing the ball forward for Arsenal. Plays it up this near side. Caitlin Ford's going to have a run at the Brighton defender here. Oh, that's good defending, actually. That's really good defending now. And really good defending. Was that Vicky Lasada did really well there. Anyway, Brighton now are coming forward. That's Elizabeth Turland, plays it out to that far side to Lee, the Korean, who does well. This is good play from Brighton, actually. A ball over the top, looking for the run in behind, but it's going to run out of play. It was Katie Robinson there trying to get in, but she wasn't able to, and it's run out of play. And it is a goal kick to Arsenal. But that was a nice play from Brighton. It was really good play and maybe deserved a better final ball, actually. Katie Robinson wasn't able to get on the end of it. Final day of the WSL season. It isn't going to be Arsenal winning the title, but we do have the Carabao Cup in our pocket. So, yeah, the only 2 goals in the WSL so far. Tottenham are beating West Ham 1-0 and Chelsea are winning 1-0 at Manchester United. They are on the brink of winning another title, the 5th title in a row. Gunnar Down, say to him, my friend, good to see you. Katie McCabe plays into the box. It's come all the way to Alessia Russo inside the box. She manages to get a shot away, but it's blocked. And Brighton clear it away. Arsenal's best moment so far. The initial cross was a low one played towards the penalty spot. And it fell to Alessia Russo. She did manage to get a shot away. She wasn't able to direct it into the corner, and it was blocked by the defender. Anyway, Terry says, I'm not a lover of the new shirt, but them shorts are shocking. They're horrible, aren't they? Absolutely horrible. I don't like the socks either. It's ridiculous. Anyway, what can you do? Rajendra says, there is more at Meadow Park than at the City game. And so the Gunners need to step it up as Arsenal have a great following. Yeah, we do have a great following. Of course, next season, we're going to see even more, aren't we, with all those games at the Emirates. Vicky Palova had a great season, twisting and turning in midfield, gets away, plays a nice little ball forward to Alessia Russo, who does well, plays it out to this near side, Beth Mead, and she touches it back to Leah Williamson, just plays it square to Steph Catley. Herman says, I vividly remember the fabulous pass Viv made to Stina. Yeah, no, absolutely. That was a fantastic pass, wasn't it? And I think that was Stina's, that was maybe Viv's best role in this team. But of course, the injuries that she's had, it hasn't quite worked, has it, in the last couple of years? Anyway, Kyra Cooney cross finds Caitlin Ford on this near side. And Arsenal looking to try to build an attack. Chelsea now are 2-0 up in the first 8 minutes at Manchester United. Ramirez and Kaynard with those goals. Arsenal coming forward now. Kate McCabe, can she put it back to near post? She does. Alessia Russo was there. It's a corner to Arsenal. It was Bergvand who did well. Emerson says, you heard it first. Chelsea wins the WSL. Well, they are 2 up at the minute, but there's a long way to go, isn't there? I mean, are Man United going to want to help Man City out? I guess that's the other question, isn't it? Liverpool are winning 1-0 at Leicester as well. They are going to finish 4th. What a season it's been for Liverpool. And, of course, it started, didn't it, with that win at the Emirates for them, didn't it? Terry says, that stripe around the shorts. Oh, hang on, we're going to have a shot here. Viv, oh no, sorry, it was Kim Little, but it's cleared away. That stripe around the shorts makes them look like they're running around in a full-up nappy. It's just weird, isn't it? I don't like it. So anyway, Katie McCabe now plays it to Vicky Palova on the edge of the box. Who's going to be the first Arsenal player to score in this kit? That's a cross, or is it a shot? I'm not sure, from Kyra Cooney cross, headed away by Karibali, and Caitlin Ford on this near side finds Beth Mead. Plays it square to Leah Williamson. And she digs it out of her feet and finds Emily Fox next with Kyra Cooney crossover on that far side, plays the ball forward, looking for the run here of Vicky Palova, who's done really well inside the penalty area there. Oh, lovely turn, but it was good tackle on her in the end there by Zigiarti, and Brighton can get the ball clear. But Arsenal looking dangerous now. We've started to settle into this game. We've got a throw over on that far side. Rogers says there it's clear that Emma's girls are up for revenge for the FA Cup exit. Yeah, maybe they are. But anyway, it's still early days. Man City could easily win their game 6-0, couldn't they? And they'd still win the league. So we haven't given up all hope yet, have we? That Man City can do it. But Chelsea in control of the title race as things stand, because they are 2-0 up. And Man City is still 0-0. There's only 8 minutes played there. We played 11 here. And it is 0-0. Arsenal coming forward. That's a good ball in to Leslie Russo. She takes it away from Kim Little. Arsenal have got some bodies over here on his near side. Caitlin Ford, can she get a cross in or maybe a shot? She maybe took too long there. This is nice. A nice 1-2 on the edge of the box there. But in the end, Brighton do manage to clear it away. Lee tries to find Brighton up this near side. It's good play, though. Really good play from Caitlin Ford. Nicked the ball back for Arsenal. Did maybe too much there, but Beth Mead picks it up. And Arsenal looking in control here. Leah Williamson flips the ball up this near side to Katie McCabe. She delivers a cross, headed out though by Brighton. And then Kyra Cooney cross, where she fouled. Referee says no. Brighton pick up possession with Vicky Lasada. And now the ball's back to goalkeeper Bagari. Well, that's a poor clearance straight to Caitlin Ford. She's going to try a shot. She does, but it's high over the crossbar. And that's the first real effort at goal from Arsenal. Poor clearance out from the goalkeeper there. And Caitlin Ford from the edge of the box tries to curl it into that top corner. She's scored a few goals like that, hasn't she, in her Arsenal career, Caitlin Ford? But she wasn't quite able to direct that one into the goal. And it is still Arsenal 0, Brighton 0. We've played 12 and a half minutes. And the ball's gone out for a throw over on that far side to Brighton. And Arsenal just struggling at the minute, aren't they, to really impose ourselves on this game. But anyway, Brighton now are coming forward over on that far side. Beth Mead wins the ball back. It was played forward there. Surely that was a foul. It was a foul. The referee's given it. It was a foul on Vicky Palova. So let's see. Emily Fox takes that free kick, plays it back to Leah Williamson. Plays it into midfield to Vicky Palova, turns away and now brings it forward. Plays a nice little ball to Beth Mead, who turns away from Lee, does well. Plays it back to Steph Catley. Now it's with Katie McCabe. Katie McCabe plays it up this near side to Caitlin Ford, infield to Kim Little, and she plays it back to Katie McCabe again. And it goes square to Steph Catley inside the centre circle. Now it's with Vicky Palova, touches it off to Kyra Cooney cross. And we may be seeing a new look Arsenal midfield, aren't we? Moving forward, Kyra and Vicky Palova. And now it's Alessia Russo plays the ball up this near side, looking for Caitlin Ford. In fact, she's offside. And it's going to be a free kick to Brighton. Bit of a flat start to the game, isn't it, really? Brighton had the best chance, actually. It was Karibali getting forward from right back, fired across the face of the Arsenal goal. And there we go. Roger says there, by the way, are we playing in the new kit? We are playing in the new kit, indeed, we are. And I'm not a fan, I have to say. I hate the shorts. They're horrible, but anyway. It is what it is, and we can't do anything about the kit. We've got it for next season. I mean, luckily these days, if you don't like the kit, they only have it for 1 year, don't they? And then they get a new one. So it's not like the old days when you maybe had a kit for like 3 or 4 years. This one will be binned off next year, and those shorts need to be binned off right now. Anyway, Steph Catley now in possession for Arsenal. Midway inside Arsenal half, plays it out to that far side to Leah Williamson. Getting back to her best form, isn't she, following that long injury. Chips the ball forward. Russo touches it off to Beth Mead over on that far side. We need some bodies in the box. The cross to the far post has been overhit. Caitlin Ford isn't going to get there. He runs out for a throw to Brighton. That was nice play over on that far side. Russo's lovely little flick there sent Beth Mead away down that far side, but the cross was overhit. Wasn't a lot of bodies in the box because our number 9 is not in the squad. Have we seen the last of Stina Blackstenius in an Arsenal shirt? I mean, if that game at Man City ends up being our final game, it was certainly a good way to bow out, wasn't it, with those 2 goals at the end to win us those 3 points. But maybe there's not as much to think about as we thought there would. Regis says it means the guys would play also last season against Wolves. This season's kit was one. They're not allowed. They're not allowed to. Apparently, there's Premier League rules that if a team has got a chance to win the league title on the final day, they have to wear the kit from that season. So we can't wear the new kit tomorrow. They can't wear it due to FA rules. So they'll be wearing this season's kit as opposed to next season's, the men. So there you go. Even though the chances of us winning the league are quite small, we still can't wear the kit. So anyway, Arsenal coming forward now. Ball's on the edge of the box with Captain Kimmy, lays it off to Vicky Palova, plays it into the box. Emily Fox touches it off to Russo with a shot, and Russo scored, and Arsenal take the lead. And it was a good goal, 17 minutes played, and it's Alessia Russo in front of the North Stand here at Meadow Park. Fires into the corner. It was a good move. Beth Mead plays it to Kim Little on the edge of the box. Kim Little just turned back, found Vicky Palova. What a ball that was from Vicky Palova there. Found Emily Fox. She touched it into the path of Russo. She managed to get her foot around it, fired it into the corner. So it is. And it is 1-0 to the Arsenal. Leslie Russo with the goal. Regis says there, Leslie, indeed, it's a goal. Well taken goal as well. And that was a long ball play from Brighton there into the arms of Sabrina D'Angelo. And Arsenal finally get that breakthrough. 17 minutes played. And it is Alessia Russo. Is that her 14th goal of the season? 13th or 14th? Which is all right, isn't it? I mean, she's never been a 25 goal a season striker, has she, in her career so far? So, she needs to maybe find a few more goals. But I mean, it's not been a bad first season for her, has it? But unless she scores a bag 4 more today, Stina Blackstenius is going to finish as top scorer for the second season in a row. It's a free kick to Brighton over on that far side. Arsenal 1, Brighton 0. We've played 18.5 minutes, and Arsenal have been we were just starting to get on top, wasn't we? Wayne says, if Chelsea win this league, I'm going to be disgusted. Well, it is what it is, isn't it? What can you do? Anyway, it's a free kick to Brighton over on that far side. They're going to have maybe the opportunity to get this ball into the box. It's played in towards the penalty spot. It's a header from Elizabeth Turland, I think it was, has gone wide. And that was a good chance for Brighton to get level there. It was a good free kick. Again, Arsenal not defending it particularly well. It was Elizabeth Hurland, their top scorer. The Norwegians had a good season for Brighton. Maybe she might go on, no disrespect to Brighton, but she may well go on to bigger and better things in the WSL, maybe, because she's a very good striker, isn't she? Anyway, Arsenal now got back in possession. Kim Little finds Leah Williamson, plays it square to Steph Catley. She plays it forward. Nice layoff there from Caitlin Ford. Arsenal almost getting a bit of a mess in midfield, and there's an injury now to Kyra Cooney. Cross gets back on her feet. Elizabeth Turland again on the edge of the penalty. She's going to try a shot. It's deflected onto the crossbar. Arsenal got away with one there. It was a shot from Turland. They got a deflection off Kyra Cooney Cross, I think it might have been. And Arsenal got a bit lucky there. Kyra Cooney Cross is now bringing the ball forward for Arsenal. Plays it out to this near side to Caitlin Ford. And she touches it back to Katie McCabe. And there's a Brighton player injured now, just outside the Arsenal penalty area. And that was Arsenal got a bit lucky there, you have to say. We did get a bit lucky there. with that shot. It was a ball played into turn. In fact, it was Steph Catley that got the deflection. An outstretched leg. It beat Sabrina, came back off the crossbar, and Arsenal did get a bit fortunate there with that bounce off the bar. Could have dipped in, but it didn't. Luckily for Arsenal and Madison Haley, it was who got injured, the American for Brighton. He's going to be a drop ball. Which is just going to go back to Arsenal because it's a drop ball. So Katie McCabe decided to kick it while it was still in the air because he's got to hit the floor, Katie. That's why it's called a drop ball. Anyway. Terry says, you got to laugh, only Katie would do that. Yeah. Oh, it's a terrible kick out by Sabrina. Oh, she puts herself under pressure there. Again, it was Madison Haley, but she did well in the end, Sabrina, following that terrible pass out straight. It went straight to the Brighton midfield player, and luckily she managed to redeem herself. Anyway, Arsenal at the other end now with Alessi Russo touches it off to Emily Fox. Now it's Kim Little plays the ball up this near side. Katie McCabe lines up across. It's across towards the far post. There's no Arsenal player there, and actually it's put behind by Poppy Pattinson, where maybe she didn't need to do anything with that because it was going out. Anyway, it's a corner to Arsenal midway through this first half. As Secunda says, City have scored one. Well, they need a few more. That was a terrible pass out there, and good save though from Sabrina in the end, diving at the feet there of Madison Haley, and managed to stop her own error from leading to a goal. And it is a corner on that far side, which Katie McCabe's going to take. Plays it short to Beth Mead. Beth Mead plays it back to the edge of the box. It is chipped in again by Kim Little. Head comes in. It's cleared away though by Brighton. Leslie Russo was up there looking to get on the end of that. Leah Williamson now in possession finds Russo again on the edge of the box. That's across to the walls of far post, headed out again though by Brighton. Only as far as Steph Catley puts it back in the box and it's cleared away. And Brighton now with Katie Robinson looking to come forward, but Leah Williamson wins that tackle well. And now Emily Fox can bring the ball forward, pings it out to that far side. It's probably going to be overhit anyway, but Brighton dealt with it. It was Torres Dortia, in fact it was Bergman, sorry, and it is a throw though to Arsenal on this near side, which Katie McCabe is going to take for Arsenal. Throws it infield to Vicky Palova, holds off Elizabeth Turland and touches the ball off to Emily Fox, and she finds Leah Williamson. And now it's with Steph Catley back to Leah Williamson again. Roger said, yeah, City off the mark, but they need more and not to concede. Indeed, they do. And that's long ball played over the top there, goes into the arms of Sophie Bagali. And Brighton again trying to play it out from the back, which they've tried to do all game, actually. They've done pretty well, but that's not great. Oh, it's gone straight to Leslie Russo again. Oh, that's a terrible mistake. It's 2-0 to Arsenal, and Brighton trying to play it out from the back. They got themselves in all sorts of trouble, and it was a simple goal for Leslie Russo. That's her second of the game, and that was a simple finish. I'm not quite sure when teams are going to learn. When you play it out from the back, you're asking for trouble, and that was a terrible pass. Leslie Russo made the most of it there. Was taking it round the keeper, slotting it in, and Russo has scored again for Arsenal. And you do feel as though this could be the basis for Arsenal to go on and score a few more goals and get the victory here quite comfortably. It is 2-0. And that was a disaster for Brighton. They've actually defended quite well, but when you keep playing it out from the back, the risk reward for me isn't high enough, even in the men's game, and in the women's game even less so, because they've maybe not been doing it as often. But that was a disaster for Brighton. But we don't care. We'll take it all day long, won't we? And Leslie Russo certainly isn't going to moan, is she? She took that really well, actually. She was alive to the situation. The ball was played to her. She was standing on the edge of the Brighton 6-yard box, and all she had to do was take it around the keeper and slot it in, which she did quite comfortably. Terry says, I've been saying all season that's where Russo needs to be, but she likes dropping back too far. No, she does, and maybe I don't know whether that's the role she's been given, but if she's going to play as a centre forward as she is today, that's where you want her, inside the penalty area, doing doing issues. Ruby says, where can I watch the match? It's on the FA Player. I don't know where in the world you are. That's where it is anyway. Atakunda says, already enjoying my day. My friend forgot my birthday. It's okay. I'm having fun. Exactly. We'll look after you. Don't worry about that. We'll never forget your birthday. Anyway, Katie McCabe is now coming forward for Arsenal, in control of this game now. It's not been the greatest Arsenal performance, if I'm honest. But anyway, it doesn't matter, does it? Ruby says, I'm in the UK. Well, it's on the FA Player. You need to sign in and log in and all that kind of stuff. But it is available on the FA Player. It's where I'm watching it. So maybe try that. Diana says, I'm in Portugal. Well, I mean, I don't know if it's even been shown in Portugal, if I'm honest. I don't think it is. But anyway, stay with us. We will keep you up to date with everything that is going on, not only here, but elsewhere in the WSL today as well, where the league title is going to be decided at some stage this afternoon. Man City are 1-0 up. Chelsea, though, are 2-0 up. So they currently have a lead of 3. So Man City need at least 3 more goals, don't they, if they're going to pip Chelsea for the title. It's a quick free kick. It's a good free kick. Beth Mead over on the far side. It's going to be a 3rd goal for Arsenal. Kim Little coming into the box. It wasn't a great pass, actually, from Beth. But Brighton haven't really cleared it away too well. Emily Fox now over on that far side to Beth Mead. She's onside. Beth Mead towards the edge of the 6-yard box, pulls it back. Again, it's not a great ball. It was good defending, though, that time from Brighton. And Arsenal looking for that 3rd goal. Wasn't able to get it on that particular occasion. So Aston Villa 0, Manchester City 1. Mary Fowler with their goal, but it is Man United 0, Chelsea 2, which means as things stand, that Chelsea will be winning a 5th WSL title in a row. And not the result we necessarily wanted, but anyway, that is what is going to be happening as things stand. The other scores are obviously Arsenal 2, Brighton 0, Bristol City 0, Everton 2, Leicester 0, Liverpool 1, and Tottenham 1, West Ham 0 on the final day of the WSL season. And it's been an eventful season, hasn't it, for women's football in this country? The crowds have gone through the roof. The new TV deal on Sky. We've got a new company taking over from the FA, running at the WSL next season. So it's exciting times, isn't it, for women's football? And of course, for Arsenal women, it's an exciting time as well. We just won the ball back inside the centre circle. Kyra Cooney cross brings it forward, plays it up near side. It's not a great ball, but Russo is going to chase it. She's going to chase everything now. She's on a hat-trick, of course. It would be her first Arsenal hat-trick as well if she was to get it. And she's got 2 already, and we haven't even played half an hour yet. So let's hope that she can get that hat-trick. Would be her first. I don't know if it's the first hat-trick of her career, potentially, but it would certainly be her first Arsenal hat-trick, wouldn't it? Anyway, Vicky Palova now in possession just inside the Arsenal half, finds Leah Williamson, plays it into Beth Mead. She's got 2 players around her, but she does well, Beth, to hold possession. And then Leah Williamson finds Vicky Palova, does really well in midfield, tries to chip a ball through. Sure, that's a handball. It is a handball. It's going to be a free kick to Arsenal. 29 minutes played. It is Arsenal 2, Brighton 0. Arsenal heading for 3 points on the final day. And we could be looking at a big victory, couldn't we, with 2 goals already. And, Brighton with very little to play for. Our motivator are going to be to try to get back into this game. You have to wonder. My guess is probably not that motivated. Anyway, Leah Williamson's done a nutmeg over on that far side and then plays the ball forward. It was looking for the run of Russo, but she was never going to get there. And Brighton again can clear the ball away. And there's a long ball over the top now. Brighton looking for Katie Robinson, but Sabrina D'Angelo's out of her goal. Just tidied that out well. Followed Emily Fox over on that far side. And Vicky Palova again, who's been great in midfield again for Arsenal so far, but that wasn't a good ball back to her. And now Brighton are coming forward again. It's quite an open game, isn't it? There's been opportunities at both ends, but that's a poor touch there from Lee. And it's gone out for a throw to Arsenal, which Emily Fox is going to take. Terry says there, we're making 3 or 4 good passes in a diabolical one. Yeah, we are. We definitely are, but there you go. That is where we are at the minute. But we have got 2 goals. We are in front, and that's the most important thing, isn't it? you know, it'd be nice to really turn on the style, but we'll take 2-0 lead. Kim Little plays it forward to Alessi Russo, threads the ball through here to Caitlin Ford, who's done well, but the ball just runs away from him. Brighton can clear it away. Lovely play again from Russo. As the goodness says, I really want Viv up. I want to enjoy her last game with a goal. Yeah, no, I'm sure she'll get some minutes in the second half. It's almost certain that she will. It's just how many minutes will she get, and is she going to be on the pitch long enough to get that goal that we would love to see? Anyway, Arsenal are in control of this game. 31 minutes played. It is Arsenal 2, Brighton 0. 2 goals for Alessi Russo. Oh, and Arsenal trying to play it out from the back and almost cause themselves a few problems. Sabrina Dandy already did one poor pass out, didn't she? Anyway, Arsenal have done this time. They've done it well. Katie McCabe now plays the ball in to midfield. Kim Little with the run. Caitlin Fall's gone through over on that far side. It's a good ball. Plays it across the box. It's going to be, it was Beth Mead coming in. That was Russo coming in looking for that hat-trick, but Brighton clear it away. And that was a good move from Arsenal there. And Katie McCabe just won the ball back from Katie Robinson. The two Katies on this near side having a bit of a battle there. And Steph Catley is now in possession for Arsenal. Finds Leah Williamson. Now it's with Emily Fox. And Emily Fox gets it back again. And this is good play from Arsenal. Keeping possession well. Oh, and Brighton now on the counter-attack on this near side. I've got a chance to maybe get a goal back before half-time. Leah Williamson's across there. Brilliant defending from her. And then Caitlin Ford trying to get clear on this near side. But Brighton coming forward again. But look who's there protecting that defence. Vicky Palova, as always. She has had a great season. She's having a great game. And that's what we wanted to see. Anyway, Kyra Cooney cross now, plays it out to that far side. Emily Fox bringing the ball forward down Arsenal's right. Chips the ball forward. It's a good ball looking for Alessia Russo, but she can't get there. And Brighton clear over. It's a throw to Arsenal. 33.5 minutes played in the late spring here in Hertfordshire. One of the last main games we're going to be playing here. Russo plays it square to Vicky Palova. I just ran away from Vicky there. And then the ball wasn't great, but she's got it back, Vicky, though, on this near side. It is going to be a throw to Arsenal. Good defending there by Karabardi. And it's a throw to Arsenal in the attacking third. On this near side, Arsenal's left. Katie McCabe is going to take it. Throws it back to Steph Catley. She's going to line up across, is she? No, she plays it back to Leah Williamson inside the centre circle. Gets it back again. Steph Catley finds her compatriot, Caitlin Ford. That left-hand side, those two work so well together, don't they? That ball's played in field to Russo again. She's done well. Plays it off to Caitlin Ford. Is going to be a chance for a third goal for Arsenal. Caitlin Ford gets to the byline, but she doesn't actually. It's a good tackle on her by Cara Barley, who's had a good first half for Brighton, actually. You have to say, the Colombian Jocelyn Karabarli. She had their best chance and she's defended well. But it's a corner to Arsenal in complete control of this game. This corner's on the near side. And I think Beth Mead's going to take this. So that'll be an in-swinger with her right foot. Katie McCabe was over there, but she's going to leave it now. And this is an opportunity here for Arsenal to get the ball back into the box. Beth Mead with the corner goes long to the far post, headed out. Only as far as Leslie Russo brings it under control well, finds Kyra Cooney cross. And she plays out to that far side. Emily Fox, what's the cross like? Again, it's a high one and towards the edge of the 6-yard box. And Steph Catley was still up there from the earlier move, but her head has gone high and wide. And that attack comes to nothing apart from a goal kick to Brighton. It's the last 10 minutes of the first half. It's been a good first half from an Arsenal perspective in terms of the scoreline. Not the greatest performance, you have to say. But anyway, Brighton again trying to play it out from the back. And again, Russo is trying to make it difficult for them. She got her second goal from doing that very thing. But Brighton this time decided to go long. But Leah Williamson wins the header. Although Brighton are in possession up this near side. That's a good ball. Katie Robinson's going to keep this in as well. Steph Catley comes across. Katie Robertson inside the penalty, goes around the outside, puts a cross in, but it's gone behind for a goal kick to Arsenal. Terry says, Brighton's number 14 playing well. Nice strong tackles being made. Yeah, that's right. That is that Jocelyn Carabali, the Colombian, looks very good. We certainly have a good game today anyway. There's no doubt about that. Anyway, Leah Williamson plays the goal kick square to Steph Catley inside the penalty area, gives it to Sabrina D'Angelo on what will be her last appearance as well for Arsenal. And Kyra Cooney-Cross brings it clear and flicks it out to this near side. Katie McKay plays up line. That's a good ball. Caitlin Ford. Is this going to be a third goal for Arsenal? Caitlin Ford inside the area. Can she get there? Can she pull it back? She does pull it back. It's going to come to Katie McCabe. She smashes it into the defender. Comes back to Katie McCabe inside the area. She goes down. It's not a penalty. Good defending again from Carabali. And that could have been the third goal for Arsenal. Anyway, it is Brighton now in possession, but Caitlin Ford did really well there. And in the end, Katie McCabe shot hit the defender. And now Carabali is trying to come forward up this near side, but that ball's going to run away. And it is going to be a throw to Arsenal. Herman says, since I'm on the other side of the globe, I sometimes feel that it's very difficult to find the Arsenal ladies in the lower end of the Arsenal app. Yeah, I don't think the Arsenal app's that great, is it really? But there you go. Raja says 125 goals in 172 games. Only if it wasn't for the injury, could have been 150 plus. Yeah, I mean, obviously, Viv had a few injuries, as we know, certainly over the last 18 months. But yeah, it's been a great career, not only at Arsenal before as well, and of course for Holland as well. But you know, players move on. It's football, isn't it? You know, we can't live in the past. We have to live in the present. And Viv will no longer be an Arsenal player after today. And we'll just have to, you know, there'll be other players that will come, and that's football, isn't it? It's what happens. It's gone on like that forever. So that's the way it goes. Anyway, Steph Catley now plays the ball square to Leah Williamson. And pops it into Kyra Cooney-Cross, gets it back. Leah Williamson. Arsenal in total control of this game. Final day of the season of the WSL. And Arsenal looking for the 3 points. It is still Man United 0, Chelsea 2, Aston Villa 0, Man City 1. So Man City need to find some goals if they're going to win this title, unless Man United can find a comeback from somewhere, having won the FA Cup last week. How motivated are they? You just don't know, dear. They've got one trophy in the cabinet already. Herman says, is Boreham Wood sold out? Yeah, I think it is. It looks like it is. It's a big crowd. You know, we always get a few empty spaces around, don't you? But I know for safety, it's the crowd is slightly lower than the 4,000, but it looks like it's pretty much full. Anyway, Emily Fox now bringing it forward for Arsenal, looking for a third goal before half-time. Russo would love a third goal before half-time, which is won a free kick. Terry says, if we could live in the past, I'd still be picking Liam Brady week in, week out. Absolutely. Anyway, it's a free kick to Arsenal, and Russo's just gone down, but I'm sure she's going to be okay. She's not going to get any treatment, I don't think. She's just reattaching her sock, and she gets back to her feet again. 2 goals from her in this game today, and it's going to be a free kick to Arsenal. It's about 25, 30 yards out. And Katie McCabe has decided she's going to take responsibility for this. She's going to try a shot from this far out. It would be quite amazing if she did. Especially if it ended up going into the net as well from this far out. Let's see what happens. Is she going to try a shot? She seems like she wants to, Katie McCabe. It's got to be 40 yards out, 35, 40 yards out. Or is Beth Mead just going to chip this into the box? I mean, it's certainly scoreable from Katie McCabe. She hits it, but it's straight at goalkeeper Bagali. Comfortable save from the Brighton goalkeeper. And she did have a strike there from distance. It was an ambitious effort, shall we call it? But anyway, it went straight into the arms of the goalkeeper. Terry says, if anyone can, Katie can. Well, yeah, but she didn't. So, but you're right. If anyone can, she can. And you know, she certainly scored some amazing goals, hasn't she, in the past? Just not that particular one there today. You know, the ball's now back with Sabrina D'Angelo. And she plays it square to Steph Catley into the last 4 minutes of the first half. It's been a comfortable first half, really, for Arsenal. Those 2 goals from Leslie Russo. have given us the lead. The first one was a good strike from the edge of the box. The second one was some poor defending, and Leslie did well to react and take it around the keeper and slot it home. And that is put Arsenal in control at half time. And that's all we need to be, isn't it? We just need to be in control. And hopefully if we do that, we can go on and get a nice, comfortable 3 points to finish the season and, look ahead to hopefully even more success next season. We've won a trophy again 2 seasons in a row. We've lifted a cup. We want a bigger trophy next season, don't we? And we've certainly got the squad here to be able to do it with 1 or 2 additions, which I'm sure we're going to get. A goalkeeper, of course, we know we need. Maybe a number 10 as well to replace Viv anyway. And the ball's played out to that far side. Beth Mead touches it infield to Vicky Palova. And Beth Mead gets it back again. Now it's with Steph Catley. Arsenal finishing the half on top. As we have been for much of the game. Ball played out to that far side. Leah Williamson. And Arsenal just slowing it down a little bit. Beth Mead plays it in to Kyra Cooney-Cross. Now it's with Vicky Palova. Lovely play from Vicky Palova again. Surely she's fouled. She is fouled. It's going to be another free kick to Arsenal. And again, it's about, 35 yards out. This one's slightly further over to that far side. Arsenal's right. Herman says there, but if a club can't keep their players for a longer time to form a great team, it's very difficult to have a strong team. No, I mean, I'm not saying we can't keep our players. We never offered Viv a contract, so it's not like we can't keep our players. Did she want to stay? We're never going to know, are we? Anyway, Vicky Lasada was booked for that foul. The Brighton captain, of course, former Arsenal player, and Arsenal got this free kick. It's 40 yards out, isn't it? Katie's not going to shoot this time. Beth Mead lifts the cross in towards the far post, but it's overhit. Caitlin Ford can't quite keep it in, or has she managed to keep it in? In fact, I think she did. And Brighton, in the end, do scramble the ball away into the last 2 minutes of the first half. It is Arsenal 2, Brighton 0. If you're enjoying our coverage here today, please give us a like. And why not subscribe to the channel as well? We are here for the game tomorrow as well, the men's game. Are Arsenal men going to win the Premier League? We need a little bit of help as well, don't we, along the way? We've got to win our game and see if we can get some help from West Ham, our old friends over there in East London. Anyway, Arsenal now coming forward on this near side. The ball played through. This is a good move. If Vicky Palova is offside, the flag is up and it's going to be a free kick to Brighton. We are into the last minute of this first half. Very warm afternoon. Typical end of season weather that we love. The sun's out. The pitch looks great. And Arsenal are winning. And that is always a good weekend when that happens, isn't it? Let's see if the men can do the job tomorrow as well. Brighton again trying to play out from the back. And again, they do it successfully this time. They've made a mistake for the second goal, but they've now got a chance to bring the ball forward in midfield. The ball's played through. The run there of Katie Robinson. The ball with the wrong side. And it's run all the way through to Sabrina D'Angelo. Paddy Jeff says, stop Chelsea. Well, we can't really stop them, can we? They say out of our hands. It'd be nice if Man City could stop them, but as things stand, it's not going to be happening. It is Man U 0, Chelsea 2, and it's Aston Villa 0, Man City 1. Chelsea are, 3 goals in front on goal difference as things stand. But there's still 45 minutes of football to play. In fact, Chelsea have just scored a 3rd goal. Surely that will seal it. It is Nuskin with that goal just before half-time. Surely that is going to seal it for Chelsea. Man City now will have to score, 5 or 6, won't they? And they're only 1-0 up. So it's looking as though it is going to be Chelsea's title again. You can see them. They must be fired up for this game. You imagine they were going to be. And they look like they're going to win the title. It's going to be 2 minutes of stoppage time here at Meadow Park. And Brighton actually coming forward. They've got a player over again. It's that dangerous Karabali, but the shot comes in. It's straight at Sabrina D'Angelo. And maybe they should have played it up this near side. Anyway, Arsenal looking to counter straight away. Caitlin Ford coming up this near side for Arsenal. Are we going to get a chance to get a 3rd goal before half-time? Not with a pass like that from Leslie Russo. That wasn't a great ball, was it? And that attack broke down. But Arsenal won it back with Vicky Palova bringing the ball forward again. She's done really well, Vicky Palova. Plays it square to Kim Little. And Arsenal in complete control here at Meadow Park, the final day of the season. Beth Mead over on that far side, plays the ball back to Emily Fox again. Now it's with Leah Williamson, played in field to Kyra Cooney-Cross. Arsenal going to get a third goal into the last minute of stoppage time at the end of this first half. Arsenal 2, Brighton 0. And the only news we've got for you is that Chelsea are going to be winning the league as things stand. That ball played into the box and couldn't quite get under control there from Vicky Palova, but Kim Little's going to take this up, plays it up this near side to Caitlin Ford, plays a little low ball back into towards Katie McCabe, and it's put out for a throw to Brighton. Paddy Jeff says, we at Arsenal should have been in the mix. Yeah, we should have been, but not this season, unfortunately. Let's hope for better things next season, but we shall see. Anyway, Leah Williamson now in possession for Arsenal into the last few seconds of this first half. That ball played out to the far side. Beth Mead's low cross. Is it going to be the hat-trick for Leslie Russo? Just ran away from, but she's going to keep it in. Caitlin falls on the edge of the box. Russo instead holds the play up, finds Katie McCabe. This will be the last attack of this first half. It is now into Caitlin Ford, just on the edge of the box. She turns away. Can she get a shot in? Finds Emily Fox. This is good pressure from Arsenal in the closing stage. And in fact, there goes the half-time whistle. It is Arsenal 2, Brighton 0. It's been the Leslie Russo show. Her 2 goals have given Arsenal the comfortable advantage here at the break. The first one was a good strike. It was a good move from Arsenal. Vicky Palova found Kim Little. She played it back again, and then it fell into the box to Leslie Russo, and she fired it into that bottom corner. And then the second goal was just a disaster from a Brighton perspective. They tried to play it out from the back. It was a poor pass. Leslie Russo did well, rounded the keeper and slotted it in. And they're just showing the first goal again. Kim Little found Vicky Palova. What a ball that was into Emily Fox. And she just touched it off to Russo, and then bang, Russo managed to fire it into the bottom corner. And it was 1-0. And then I say the second goal was just a disaster from a Brighton perspective. They've had their moments, haven't they, Brighton as well? They had the first chance of the game. It was Carabaldi with a shot just past the post. And then Elizabeth Hurland's come close as well. And then Turland's deflected shot did come back off the crossbar. But Arsenal, good value for the 2-0 lead. And it has been a nice, relaxing first half in the sunshine. Wayne says they lost to Liverpool, West Ham, Spurs, Chelsea away, and then helped Chelsea win the league. I've been done with this league since Sopgate. A fair play for the cup. Outside of that, a disgusting. I wouldn't say a disgusting season. I think it's been an okay season, not good enough, and we need to improve. But hopefully we will. And Russo did come close to a hat trick there, of a shot just past that far post. Anyway, it is half time. I am going to go and grab myself a cup of tea. Chelsea are 4-0 up, so they pretty much won the league. So that's a bit disappointing, wasn't it? Anyway, stay with us, and I will be back very, very shortly for the second half. So don't go anywhere. So, Aidan, welcome back for what's going to become the second half very, very short. If you can guess which chocolate I'm going to have, then you will get an extra bonus point if you can. Greg says Sabrina is going to Villa, Van Domselaar to Arsenal. I hope so. Paddy Jeff says that Van Domselaar is tall and fit. Well, she's a very good goalkeeper. That's definitely correct. Roger says, correction, please. It's Van Domselaar, another Dutch incoming. Yeah, potentially. I hope so. She is very, very good, isn't she? Yes. Now, let's guess the chocolate. If you can guess which chocolate I'm going to have with my cup of tea, you will win a bonus point. And we're getting ready for the second half. The last 45 minutes of the season in the WSL. The halftime scores then from around the country. Arsenal 2, Brighton 0, Aston Villa 0, Manchester City 1, Bristol City 0, Everton 2, Leicester 0, Liverpool 1, Manchester United 0, Chelsea 4, and Tottenham and West Ham 0. So as things stand, Chelsea are going to be winning the league again. Manchester City now are 5 goals behind. And they need a massive swing in the second half, don't they, if they're going to come away with the league title. Seems unlikely. Unless Man United can stage a bit of a comeback in the second half. Who knows? If they get a couple of goals back, you never know, do you? Paddy Jeff has gone with a Kit Kat. Kit Kat, unfortunately, is not the correct answer. Greg has gone for Yorkie. I wonder what made you think of Yorkie. The correct answer actually is... Yay, it's a Yorkie. It is a Yorkie. It's my usual half-time snack. Terry says, Yorkie, we do listen to what you say to us every week. Well, you know, I thought you might have got it. So let's see what the second half's going to bring. Hobnobs are just biscuits. They're not chocolate, are they? They're a biscuit, are they? I don't know. I'm not keen on hobnobs, actually. You can't beat a Yorkie for me. You can't beat one. It's brilliant. Anyway, Chelsea are going to win the league. And that's that, isn't it? Unless there is a 5-goal swing. Is it 5 goals? Let's just check a minute. Yeah, 5-goal swing there needs to be. But we are going to finish third. As things stand, we'll have 50 points, which is all right. 5 behind Chelsea and Man City. We could easily beat West Ham and Spurs. We'd be winning the league today. But there you go. I mean, West Ham's a big one, isn't it? When you look at them down in 11th place. Should have beat them. Everton away. Another 2 points down to Swanee. So, yeah. Anyway. Never mind. Terry said, you've been out racing today or weekend off? No, I did a part run this morning and then I played football straight after. So I'm feeling a bit tired today now. There'll be a video of the park run on the other channel. I've done it when I got back. I did it, but it's not gone out yet. I haven't had a chance to upload it. Majanda says Liverpool Spurs. See, I don't really look on the Liverpool game so much because there were circumstances around that. You know, we had no pre-season, straight off them Champions League qualifiers and stuff. But certainly Spurs and West Ham, the 6 points there would have won us the league, wouldn't they? Everton, I say Everton away, 2 points here, threw away. Anyway, we're getting the second half underway. Alessi Russo gets us going here. She's still on a hat-trick, of course, in this game as we look to get some more goals in the second half. Be nice. Let's get another couple, or at least 2 or 3. Katie Robinson's gone off at half time. Maisie Simons has come on for Brighton. I don't know if she was injured in that first half, but she has gone off now. And Maisie Simons has come on. And straight away, Brighton trying to come forward, but Emily Fox is there, tidies that up. Sabrina D'Angelo's clearance again isn't great, is it? You know, we may be seeing a little bit of an insight into exactly why Sabrina D'Angelo is going to be leaving now. Rajendra says, our pre-season were the qualifiers. Well, no, the games were. We didn't have any proper training, did we? Because of the World Cup. There was a time, you know, we had to come back. We had to get them games done. So we didn't have a proper pre-season in terms of, you know, a few weeks away where you can get everybody together. You get your fitness levels up. You can work on a few things. We just basically had to prepare for 2 important games. And that's not a proper pre-season, is it? Absolutely no way is that a proper pre-season. And the one good thing about this summer is we're going to pretty much get one, aren't we? So another reason why there's no excuses next season, is there? There is absolutely no excuses. This season we can look at 1 or 2 things, but you know, I say even despite that Liverpool defeat, it's the West Ham and Tottenham games that have really killed us because they were games that we really should have won. I mean, West Ham were 1-0 up at half time in that game. Absolutely threw that away. The Tottenham game was slightly different in the fact that, you know, we were the better team. We had lots of chances. We didn't score. And then, of course, you end up losing 1-0. And that's disappointing, isn't it? But anyway, that is pretty much done and dusted now. We can't change results as happened. All we can look to try and do is learn from them. And then if we learn from them, hopefully next season we can be better in those moments when we need to be. And I think we will be. Anyway, I'll go forward again. Russo inside the box there. Good defending, though, by Guru Bergsvand. And it is going to be a throw to Arsenal on this near side. Emily Fox. Or is it a corner, actually? It might be a corner. No, I think it's a throw, actually. Emily Fox is going to take it. Greg says, you haven't fixed your Arsenal mug, then no. I haven't managed to fix it. I've tried. I can only really glue it, and I'm missing a bit actually. Anyway, a little chunk is missing, and yeah, it's been a sad time actually since I broke my Arsenal mug a few weeks ago, which I'm very upset about. So yes, unfortunately, I have tried to fix it. It's not quite worked as yet. I mean, I won't give up, but because I'm missing a little tiny bit out of it. When you stick it together, there's a little gap. And obviously, when you try and drink your tea and there's a gap, it goes everywhere. It's not really ideal, is it? But I'll see if I can find some way of repairing it. But no, I haven't fixed it, unfortunately. So it's not been a good time for that for my Arsenal mug, unfortunately. But anyway, these things happen. Anyway, I'll go forward again. Beth Mead plays it into Kim Little. Oh, she tried to thread it through to Vicky Palova. Good defending, though, again by Brighton. That was with Torres Dottir, the Norwegian with the Finnish name. Anyway, so that play out to that far side. Arsenal still coming forward. Caitlin Ford plays it all the way back to Katie McKay. We've played 49 minutes. It's still Arsenal 2, Brighton 0. Terry says, come on, chat, let's get the likes up to 50. Yeah, let's get it up to 50. Let's get it up to 100. Why not just keep liking? Why not? It doesn't hurt, does it? So if you haven't given us a like yet, please give us a like. And if you're sort of new and maybe you've seen us before, or you're not too sure, or you've maybe come and gone, then please subscribe as well. We do give real good coverage to the Arsenal women's team and also the men's team as well. So we'll be here tomorrow for the Everton game, of course, the final day of the Premier League. Anyway, Arsenal now coming forward again. Oh, that's not a great ball, though, is it, from Emily Fox? Brighton should be able to clear this one away. Not a great clearance, actually. But anyway, Elizabeth Turland's done well. She looks like a half-decent player, actually, doesn't she? And now Brighton coming forward again over on that far side. And that was trying to get Karadali in. We had a great first half down that right-hand side. John says 5 for Chelsea. Well, that's it then, isn't it? That is it. Chelsea have pretty much won the league, unless Man United can score 2 or 3 late goals and then Man City get a few. And we could see it's a 6-goal swing we need now, don't we? So we need 2 or 3 for Man City and 2 or 3 for Man United as well. Or just a whole bunch of goals for Man City, but it seems unlikely that's going to happen. Funny enough, we thought Chelsea had the tougher game. Hasn't really worked out though, has it? Anyway, Brighton now coming forward over on that far side. A cross comes in, nearly ahead of there from Lee at the near post, but she couldn't quite get any contact on it. And Beth Mead can now bring the ball forward for Arsenal. It's a good ball up this near side, looking for Leslie Russo. Maria Torres-Dottier has come across to close her down, so touches it back to Emily Fox. Terry says, if Russo gets a hat-trick, I'll buy you a new cup. Well, come on, Leslie, then do your job, and then we'll be laughing, won't we? Oh, she's in now. Leslie Russo, is this going to be the hat-trick? Is it? Oh, good tackle, actually. It was Vicky Lasada there came across, and that was almost the cup there, right there, wasn't it? You know, Arsenal might not be winning any more cups, but I might be getting one. Leah Williamson plays the ball into Emily Fox, plays it across the box, looking for Kim Little, but it's cleared away. And that was another chance for Leslie Russo. She's had 2 now to get that hat-trick. That was a good block, actually, from Vicky Lasada, you have to say. Arsenal going forward again. Emily Fox, is she going to try a shot from outside the box? Finds Caitlin Ford, threads it through to Kim Little. Back to Caitlin Ford again, but maybe the pass was not quite accurate enough. And again, it is Karadali over on that far side, who's looked really, really good, actually, for Brighton. I can see her going on to bigger and better things as well. Roger says a round of applause to Mark Skinner and co, so-called cup winners. Yeah, they've bottled it again, haven't they, by the look of it. We of course cost them the league, really, didn't we, with those late goals from Stina Blackstenius a couple of weeks ago. Great game that was in the end, wasn't it? Peter says, where can I watch live? It is on the FA Player if you're in the UK. If you're outside the UK, then I can't really help you, I'm afraid. Because I don't think it's actually available anywhere else in the world. I'm not really sure, actually. But if anybody knows, then please let me know. Anyway, Brighton in possession now on this near side, playing the ball through midfield. Actually, it's quite a nice movement this from Brighton. And the ball threaded through, looking for Elizabeth Turland. She's in behind Leah Williamson. Elizabeth Turland with a shot. Good save from Sabrina D'Angelo. And you can see why Elizabeth Turland has scored so many goals this season for Brighton. Great run in between the 2 centre-halves. She held off Leah Williamson now, got herself into the box, and that's a decent strike, actually, as well, with her right foot across the goalkeeper. But good save from Sabrina D'Angelo. And is she going to keep a clean sheet on her final appearance for the club? Be nice if she did. Emily Fox now bringing it forward for Arsenal. That was good play, though, from Brighton. Now Beth Mead on this near side. Beth Mead touches it back again to Emily Fox, plays it in to Vicky Paloma, not Vicky Lasada. Vicky Lasada's on the other team. Terry says, I wonder if Salty will thank the owners and the girls for giving them a chance of winning the title. Probably not. Oliver Watari says, Sky, it's not on Sky Sports, I don't think. The other games are on Sky Sports. Everson says, no one is showing it worldwide. No, I don't think they will be. It's crazy, really, isn't it, when you think about it, that there's cameras at every single game, and yet they can't show them. It's just madness, isn't it, really? You'd think they would just show everywhere, wouldn't they? But anyway, there you go. It should be available to everybody who wants to watch it. I'm not saying it should be free. You should have to pay, absolutely. But it should be available to everybody, shouldn't it? But anyway, it isn't. These games aren't. And yeah. Wayne says, Chelsea winning 5 in a row today. City winning 4 in a row tomorrow. Boring. It is a bit boring, yeah. Kim Little plays it into the box. Leslie Russo again inside the area. Is that a penalty? It is a penalty to Arsenal. I think it was on the first foul, actually, on Caitlin Ford. I think that was what the penalty has been given for. I'm sure Leslie Russo is going to take this for a hat-trick, isn't she? So I'm going to be winning a cup, it looks like. It was that first tackle there. Funny enough, it was Karadali, who's played well It was her tackle on Caitlin Ford. Russo was then probably fouled as well afterwards by the defender Bergsgaard. Was it Steph Catley that was fouled, actually? Anyway, either way, it was Steph Catley, but it doesn't matter. It's a penalty to Arsenal, and I'm sure Alessi Russo is going to take this for a hat-trick. In fact, she's not. Kim Little's going to take it. Oh, I thought I was winning a cup then. Oh, that's not good, is it? Russo scored a penalty this season as well. Terry says, come on, Kim, please take the pen. Well, she is. She is taking the pen. That's not good, is it? Hopefully she might. Kim, I'll tell you what, make the goalie save it, and then Russo scores a follow-up. There we go. That's what we want to happen, don't we? No, we don't. We just want Kim to score. So Kim Little to make it 3-0 from the penalty spot, 10 minutes into the second half. She's usually pretty deadly from the spot, isn't she? Kim Little, usually very cool. Is this going to be the moment to get herself another goal this season? But all her goals have been penalties this season, haven't they, Kim Little? And she's got a chance to get one more here. Kim Little steps up. Oh, she's hit the post. Oh, it hit the bottom of the post and it's been cleared. And it didn't even fall to Alessi Russo to put it in. Maybe I should let Alessi Russo take it. I mean, it wasn't a great penalty, let's be honest. It was, she sent the keeper the wrong way, but it was off the post. Oh, dear. John says, Man City on BBC Two and Chelsea on Sky. Yeah, I knew they was both on the telly, yeah. Roger says exactly. The neighbours are doing a favour to the defending league champions, Spurs men first, now United women. Well, it seems as that's the case, but I don't look at it like that. You have, in the women's WSL, you have 22 games yourself to win the league. You don't really rely on favours from others, do you? You do enough in your games, you win the league, and that's as simple as that. And it's the same in the Premier League, isn't it? We've got 38 games. If we don't get enough points over them 38 games, we're responsible for that, aren't we? We can't expect other teams to help us out. And that's, we've got our own games to win, and we haven't. If you don't win enough of them, or you don't get enough points in them, then unfortunately you don't end up winning the big trophies there. So that's the way it goes, unfortunately. But anyway, so Kim Little missed that penalty in any case, and I'm a bit. Alessi Russo's a little bit disappointed now. Roger says, Kimmy missed a penalty. Why did he give it to Alessi? Yeah, exactly. Why didn't she? I'm sure Alessi would have scored. But anyway, I guess in the overall scheme of things in the game, it is not that important, I suppose. We are 2-0 up with nothing really to play for. Anyway, Beth Mead now and Arsenal trying to bring the ball forward. But Brighton has suddenly gotten a bit between their teeth. Terry says, how can you see it hit the post? And the woman commentator says it hit the bar. Jerry, did she say it hit the bar, did she? Well, it didn't hit the bar, it hit the post, bottom of the post as well. But it definitely missed. It didn't go in. That is, we can all agree on that, can't we? It didn't. The penalty did not go in. It did hit the post and come out. And unfortunately, there. Cordelia says, I am back. Good to see you back. Hope you're doing well. And it's good to see you again on this final day of the season. And Arsenal are going to be winning this. I am already crying. No, you don't need to cry. It's a happy day. Arsenal winning. That's all we won't worry about. Arsenal winning. Anyway, Emily Fox now touches the ball back to Leah Williamson, and then she plays it back to Sabrina D'Angelo. Made a couple of good saves, Sabrina, in this game. And what's going to be her last appearance for Arsenal. Anyway, Arsenal coming forward again. Terry says it couldn't have been any further away from the crossbar. Well, not really, no. It couldn't have been. It was low and off the bottom of the post. But anyway, I guess it's easy to confuse posts and crossbars because they're the same colour. They're made of the same material. So I guess it's an easy mistake to make, isn't it, really, I guess? Anyway, Arsenal coming forward over on that far side. Katie McCabe looked like she was fouled, actually, but Arsenal keep possession. Caitlin Ford over on that far side, rolls the ball in towards that near post, and Russo couldn't quite get there. It's cleared away, though, by Maria Torres-Dottir. It's going to be a corner, though, to Arsenal, and let's hope that we can get a goal. Rajaz says, Cordelia, you crying for Kim's penalty miss or United shipping in so many? Cordelia says, Viv's warming up. Yeah, she's warming up. Hopefully she'll be coming on very, very shortly. It'd be nice, wouldn't it? I'm sure she'll get to a good 20 minutes at least. Anyway, Beth Mead's going to take this corner for Arsenal. Chance to whip this ball in, get that third goal. In fact, it's played to the edge of the box to Kyra Cooney. Cross takes a nice touch. Kyra, can she get a shot away? Oh, she can't. Anyway, also going forward now, Emily Fox has done well. Can she get the cross away, maybe? Emily Fox. She's going backwards again, plays it back to Kyra Cooney cross again. Oh, that was a bit red, that ball in towards Vicky Palova, and Brighton managed to clear it away. And Elizabeth Turler's done well again. She's a decent player, actually, Elizabeth Turler. You know, if Stina is leaving, and we don't know why she's not in the squad today, but if it is that she's leaving, then I think Elizabeth Turner wouldn't necessarily be a bad player to buy. I think she looks like she knows what she's doing. She knows where the goal is. I think she's a decent centre forward. She works hard. She plays through the centre as well, doesn't she? She would be a good signing, I think, actually, Elizabeth Turland, if we are going to be needing a centre forward in the summer. Cordelia says, I'm crying because Vic and Sabs and Kaylin are leaving the club, and my favourite player is Viv, so that's why. Viv's coming on, actually. Viv Miedema is coming on for a final appearance for Arsenal. Leia Cadena's coming on as well, and Frida Marnham. We've played 60 minutes. It's Kyra Cooney cross going off. So she is departing this game. And number 7's going off. Steph Catley, of course. Yeah, Steph Catley's going off for Leia Cadena. Kyra Cooney cross has gone off, and Frida Marnham's gone on. And Russo's not getting her hat trick, so no cup for me. It is going to be Viv Miedema to come on for Leslie Russo, and she's getting some great hugs from the other players as she comes on as well. The crowd are on their feet, and it's going to be Leslie Russo to make way. The 2 goals from Leslie. I bet she wished they'd let her take the penalty now, because she would have got that hat trick, wouldn't she? But it's her goals that are giving Arsenal the victory here today, you do feel. And Viv is coming on. What a good and a happy and a sad moment at the same time. Viv Miedema is on for what is going to be her final appearance for Arsenal. She's going to get half an hour. Is she going to score a goal? She's going to be playing as the number 9. And yeah, well, there we go. It is what it is. Roger says there's no doubt what Vic did for us. Viv, contributed for us. Let's see, Stina. Yeah, I mean, let's, you know, it is what we don't know the full reasons why yet. I'm sure it will come out in the fullness of time as to why she wasn't offered that contract. Is it a fitness issue? We did speak about it at length on the show last night. If you want to watch that back, we don't know. We don't know why she's not offered the contract. We don't know what's happened. We were only speculating, and obviously paying tribute to one of the greatest players ever. And of course, one of Arsenal's greatest players. Anyway, Emily Fox. Now, it'd be nice if Viv could get herself a goal, wouldn't it? That would really round the season off. Emily Fox coming forward on this near side. She's done well. Viv is in the penalty area. Emily Fox is trying to bulldoze her way through 2 or 3 tackles, but in the end, she lost the ball. But Arsenal picked it up again with Vicky Palova. Leah Williamson plays it back to Leia Cadena, who's been a good signing actually for Arsenal, I think. And Leah Williamson plays that ball into Beth. She'd love to set up a goal for Viv, wouldn't she? She puts it through. Is this a moment? Viv scored. She's been on 2 minutes, and Viv has scored. What a moment that is! Incredible, incredible. Beth set her up, and there are emotional scenes here on the pitch for Viv Miedema. She has just scored a 126th Arsenal goal. Will it be her last one, or will she have time to get more? She doesn't often celebrate goals, but everybody celebrated that one for her. She didn't need to. Beth with the perfect through ball. Viv does what Viv does best. Wow, that is incredible. That is an incredible moment, actually, you have to say. Viv has just scored what will probably be her last goal for Arsenal. It's, well, I'm lost for words, actually. She's been on the pitch 4 minutes, and that was pretty much her first touch, and she has stuck it in. Wow. Incredible, incredible. Chill, it says, Beth to Viv, indeed it was. That is the moment of the season, really, in many ways. I mean, obviously, Stina's goal to win the cup was up there, but that has got to be one of the moments of the season. Wow, just incredible. What a finish it was as well. That was like the Viv the old Viv, wasn't it? The pre-injury Viv. That was the way she made that run, and you knew she was going to score as soon as the ball was played through to her. You just knew she wasn't going to miss. Have we made the right decision? Viv picked the ball up again. Oh, what a lovely throw ball! Almost, it was almost a return there, putting Beth in, and it didn't quite reach. A good defending from Brighton. Wow. I was kind of been thinking that, we've not seen the best of Viv, and maybe that these were the reasons why she was leaving. But just in the brief moment she's been on already, you're suddenly seeing what she can still offer. And it makes it even sadder, really, doesn't it? Anyway, Arsenal now pressing high at the pitch. Beth has won the ball now. Kim won the ball, but the ref's given a free kick. And Matt says if Viv scores a hat-trick in the last 30 minutes, Arsenal screwed up. Yeah, I'd have to agree with you. As Akunda says, I'm crying. This is my best birthday ever. I wish for a goal today. Well, she did it for you. I'm sure she did it for you. That's what happened there. She knew it was your birthday. And it's nice that Beth set it up as well, isn't it? And Arsenal won the ball back high up the pitch. Kim Little throws it through to Vicky Palova. Again, they're looking for Viv inside the box. Is she going to get another one? She tucks it round 3 players. It's deflected over the bar. It was Berg's van there that blocked it. Viv is looking hungry for goals in this game, isn't she? They're all looking for her. Vicky could have had a shot. Instead, she passed it to Viv. And then Viv went round one defender, and that's a good bit of defending, actually, in the end. Chill says the fact that Beth assisted her makes it more emotional. Absolutely, yeah, it does. I mean, it was an emotional moment anyway, but yeah, that made it even better. And the way the rest of the team reacted. Anyway, it's a corner, so we've got a chance for more goals. Beth is going to take this corner from that far side. She's going to whip it in, and she does whip it in. She heads in the 6-yard box. Leia Cadena's there. It's headed off the line. It's gone in. Leia Cadena has scored. The 2 substitutes have now got a goal each. It's 4-0 to Arsenal. Leia Cadena with the header. And suddenly this game's become a lot of fun. The corner there from Beth Mead, Leia Cadena's header, looped, and the defender on the line tried to clear it away. Could only head it in off the post. And again, it was Cara Dali, actually. I'm sure Leia Cadena is going to claim that, even it might end up going down as an own goal potentially. But anyway, we don't care. All of a sudden, 2 assists for Beth. Indeed, 2 assists in quick succession there. And Brighton have now made another substitution as well. Regis says, superb 4-0. I'll say it again. Please don't concede. It'd be nice if we don't concede. And Arsenal make another substitution. Laura Wienreiter is coming on as well for Emily Fox to play at right back, making some changes to give these girls some minutes on the pitch as well. Laura in particular is just battling her way back to fitness, isn't she? And it is going to be Lee has gone off and Kohlberg's come on for Brighton, which was their substitution there on the when that 4th goal went in for Leia Cadena, which is it's putting a seal on this victory, but there's still 22 minutes left. We can get some more goals. Come on, Arsenal, let's get some more. Is Viv going to get another one? And I say this game suddenly become a lot more fun, hasn't it, than it was. And he says it's in off the same crossbar as Kim's penalty. Yeah, it was off the same crossbar that the penalty was missed. Yeah. John says Man City. Is it Man City 1-1? Oh no. Anyway, Viv now coming forward. Threads it through to Frida Minor. All 3 subs going to score. Frida Minor couldn't quite get that ball, but she has won it back, and she's waiting, obviously looking to get her first goal since collapse at the final. Regis says Villa girls have levelled it. Obviously, Man City have known the Chelsea score. You can imagine how difficult it must be for them to keep motivated. Anyway, Laura Wienreiter on this near side plays it back to Beth Mead, and that's into Viv again. Viv just touches it off to Leah Williamson, and now Arsenal looking for more goals here on the edge of the box with Vicky Palova, but she just loses out to Vicky Lasada. The 2 Vickies there in close proximity, and Chelsea have pretty much won the league now. I think that's obvious. Man City needed a big second half, didn't they? They needed goals galore, and it's Villa that have pulled back level. And it looks like the title is over. Chelsea have won it for a 5th year in a row. And yeah, that is that. But let's not worry too much about that. We're not going to worry too much about them, are we? Herman says Stan Kroenke should put up the money to keep Viv instead. Well, Viv's already going. She's not been offered a contract and she's leaving. And that's it. So we don't know what's happening with Stina. I hope we can find a way to keep her. But I don't know where she is today because she wasn't playing at all. She's not in the squad. She's not on the bench. And it wasn't announced that she had an injury. So who knows? Atakunda says, Chelsea, congratulations. Well, begrudgingly, I suppose we have to congratulate them, don't we? Beth there tries to find Laura Wienreiter on this near side. It's gone out though for a throw to Arsenal. We have played 70 minutes here at Meadow Park. Arsenal 4, Brighton at 0. 2 goals for Alessi Russo in that first half. And then Viv, Miedema and Leia Cadena have scored the goals that have given us this 4-0 lead. And are we going to see some more goals before the end of the season? 20 minutes left to play. Atakunda says, is there any possibility of us staying? No, I don't believe there is. The club announced it. Once the club announces a player's leaving, it's been decided, hasn't it? So I don't think there's any way that she's staying now. Anyway, Beth Mead has done well. She's come to life since Beth's come on, actually, Beth. She was been a bit quiet in this game, I thought, but she's come to life after that assist. Anyway, Arsenal switched the ball over to the far side to Caitlin Ford, and she tries to thread it through to Frida Minor with a cross all right the way across the box there. Viv couldn't quite get on the end of it. It's gone behind for a goal kick. Rajas says, Viv's going, can't help. Stina must stay. She has some goal scoring form and love. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I mean, you can understand why Viv may have not been offered a contract. You know, she's for 2 years we've not really seen her. Whereas Stina's our top scorer. So if you could only keep one, you'd have to say that in current form, that's the answer. But I don't think it's just about that. Jill says it was given as an own goal. Oh, it wasn't, was it? It was going in though, surely. Anyway, Arsenal coming forward again. Beth Mead, who's been brilliant for the last 10 minutes, hasn't she? She's going to get a goal herself, crosses it across to the far post. Oh, couldn't quite find Viv. And Brighton are going to clear it away. It's Arsenal chance after Arsenal chance at the moment. Everybody's trying to tee up Viv for more goals. Anyway, that's an own goal. That's a shame, isn't it? I mean, I suppose it did hit the post. Although I thought the defender headed it onto the post, which means it was going in, surely. Anyway, we don't make the rules, do we? Unfortunately. But if it is an own goal, it's unfortunate, isn't it? Because that would have been her first WSL goal, wouldn't it? She did score in the Continental Cup game, wasn't it? Against Reading, I think it was. But yeah, that would be unfortunate, wouldn't it? But anyway, it is a goal. It is 4-0 to Arsenal, and that's the main thing. Brighton coming forward themselves now, looking for a goal back. But Laura Wienreiter does well. Plays it back to Sabrina D'Angelo. Frida Minor, that's a great touch from her. Lays it off to Laura again now. She finds Beth, who's absolutely had a brilliant 10 minutes, hasn't she? Beth Mead, 2 assists for her. And although that won't probably go down as an assist, then will it, if it's an own goal? Anyway, we'll give it to Leia's goal. We'll give it to her, and we'll give it as a Beth Mead assist, even though it won't officially be that. You know, Frida Minor now bringing the ball forward, plays out that far side, looking for Caitlin Ford. Good defending again though by Karadali, and it's clearance up that far side has gone out for a throw to Arsenal. We're into the last 16, 17 minutes of this game. Vicky Palova battling away in midfield, won the ball back. She's a tough old cookie, isn't she? Well, she has lost out there actually. Second time around to Hayley Madison, who now brings the ball forward for Brighton, plays out the line. Surely that's an offside. Miles offside. Is that Elizabeth Turland? She was so far offside that she was actually in a different postcode to the defenders. And it is going to be a free kick to Arsenal. It's probably the most blatant offside you've ever seen in your entire life. And the ball's now back with Sabrina D'Angelo. Is she going to get a clean sheet? For a goalkeeper, that's the same as scoring a goal, isn't it? Keeping a clean sheet is your job in goal. And she's made a couple of good saves, Sabrina. She had a couple of shaky moments with some clearances, but she's made a couple of good saves today. And if she gets that clean sheet, she would have fully deserved it as well to finish off her Arsenal career. But Brighton coming forward now. They've got an opportunity here to get a goal, and now it's offside over on that far side. And that was almost a moment there. That was Emma Kohlberg that time was caught offside. And it looked like Sabrina was going to have to be called into action again, but she wasn't. And Arsenal now back in possession. We're coming up to the last 15 minutes of the season. Another trophy-winning season for Arsenal. Not the trophy we would all have chosen had we had a choice, but you don't really get a choice in what trophies you win. And as long as you win one, you have to be reasonably satisfied. And Arsenal coming forward again, looking for more goals here. Laura Wienreuther, Leah Williamson's on the charge forward as well from centre-back. Laura plays it back instead, though, to Vicky Palova. And Laura Wienreuther's out on this near side again, gets the ball, plays it back to Leah Williamson this time, and she plays it square to Beth Mead. And Arsenal looking to finish the season with more goals. And it's going to be an opportunity for Frida Minor over on that far side. She's done well. Frida finds Caitlin Ford. She's done well. She needs to come on, Frida Minor, actually, in this game. You have to say she's done well. That's good play from Caitlin Ford as well. Leah Williamson, she's going to try a shot. No, she's not. She plays out this near side. Laura Wienreuther cutting in field. This will be a great goal. Oh, the shot straight at the goalkeeper, though. Really good play, though, from Arsenal. It'd be nice for Laura to get a goal as well, wouldn't it? She's had a big injury, as we know. Only just really recently come back into the team. Would have been a nice moment for her there if she could have bent that into the far corner, but she wasn't able to. And we move into the last 14 minutes in the sunshine here at Meadow Park. Arsenal 4, Brighton 0. It's going to be one of our biggest wins of the season in the league. Come a bit too late to make any difference in the final standings. We are going to finish third, which is the minimum requirement. Of course it is. We know that. But anyway, we'll just run through the scores again. Aston Villa 1, Man City 1. Rachel Daly got the equaliser for Aston Villa. Bristol City 0, Everton 3, Leicester 0, Liverpool 2, Man United 0, Chelsea 5, and West Ham have equalised against Tottenham. It is 1-1 there, and Brighton trying to come forward again. But good defending again from Laura Wienreuther. She's done well since she's come as well, actually. We'll just say that she just gave the ball away over on that far corner, but she's won it back again. And that's when you lose the ball, all you can do is win it back, and that's what she did. And it was brilliant there. And now Arsenal can break. Viv there, that was tackled in on halfway. Again, it was Karadali who's had quite an interesting game, hasn't she? She's got no goal. She gave away a penalty. But other than that, she's been really good for Brighton. And she did just make a good tackle there on Viv as well. But it is Chelsea. I've won the league now. You do feel I don't think there's going to be any late drama to change the results of either of those two games to make any difference. They're going to win it by 2 points as well. And, yeah. In fact, if Man City were to lose that game, we would only be 2 points behind them. Oh, there's a chance for Brighton to score. Oh, Sabrina made a great save again. Oh, that's 2-3 really good saves. And she is going to, if she does get a clean sheet, you have to say she deserved it. It was Sari there, the substitute, who came on not that long ago. It's a lovely ball threaded through to her. Good touch. And she should really score. But that's a great save with her leg there. The ball's come back off Leah Williamson. Could have been another own goal, but it's gone wide. And it's going to be a corner to Brighton. Brilliant, brilliant play that was there from Sabrina D'Angelo. She had a great game. Man City have just restored their lead. Lauren Hemp has scored. John has just told us there. And Chill says as well. Raja says there, major football update by Leverkusen, the new invincibles of the Bundesliga. Did they do it? Did they? And they've got 2 cup finals to come, haven't they, as well, to go through the entire season unbeaten. That would be something incredible, wouldn't it, in all competitions? Well, they are playing, of course, in the Europa. Is it the Europa Conference final? Or is it the Europa League? One of those two, isn't it? Their own domestic cup final as well. Anyway, it's a goal kick to Arsenal after all of that. And there's going to be more substitute action here. Brighton are making a change. It looks like Hayley Madison is going to have to go off. She's getting some treatment now. She's been down a couple of times in this game, hasn't she? Anyway, they're showing that goal again. Beth picked up the ball. Look at that run there from Viv. Beth played the perfect ball, and you knew she wasn't going to miss. She just rolled it in to the corner. That is a great moment, isn't it? Probably one of the best moments of the season, that really is. And so great to see. And look at the way the rest of the team have celebrated that goal as well. Absolutely brilliant, brilliant stuff. And that's a player who doesn't celebrate goals usually. She didn't get a choice there though, did she? Actually, it's going to be Karadali's going off for Brighton. And she's had a really good game, actually. And it's going to be Menguen's coming on. Regis says too late for City. Well, I mean, it is. Although we could get a late swing, couldn't we? Who knows? Maybe Man City bundle in 4 or 5 late goals, and Man United score a couple as well, and it all changes. But it seems unlikely, doesn't it? Anyway, it is Menguen's come on, and Carabaldi's gone off, and we're about to resume the game with a goal kick to Arsenal at the other end. It is Arsenal 4, Brighton 0 into the last 10 minutes. There'll be some stoppage time in this game. There's been a few stoppages in this second half, hasn't there? But it's been a very good Arsenal win and a pretty comfortable Arsenal win. But there you go. And Arsenal coming forward again. We've just given the ball away, actually, a little bit sloppy. We've got a little bit sloppy in the last 5 minutes or so, haven't we? We had a really good spell. It looks like we were going to score every time we came forward. And now we've got some more defending to do, but that wasn't a great ball. Kim Little picked it up really well and clips the ball up his near side to Beth Mead, who's had a much better second half, hasn't she? I thought she was a little bit off her best in that first half, Beth Mead, but she certainly turned it round. Viv touches the ball off to Kim Little. Now it's with Katie McCabe over on that far side. 9 minutes of normal time to play. Arsenal 4, Brighton 0. And Arsenal going to end the season with another big victory. All our big victories seem to have come late in the season, don't they? We struggled for goals before, but we did win 5-0, of course, recently against Bristol City, and we're winning 4-0 today, 3-0 against Leicester, which has boosted our goal difference a bit, but not enough today. Anyway, it's a throw which Katie McCabe is going to take eventually when she gets round to taking it. She didn't seem to want to get on with it there, but she's taking it now. It's gone long up line. It's flicked on looking for Frida Marnham, but Brighton do manage to clear it away, but not very far because Caitlin Ford has got the ball, touches it off to Katie McCabe. And Katie McCabe's done well, actually, there. Terry says, you would have thought Villa would have scored at least 5 own goals. Without City chipping in with, well, yeah, I suppose, but anyway, it's not the way football works, is it? They're all professionals, got to do their job, and you wouldn't want that to happen, would you? You know, it would put into question the integrity of the league, and I don't think that would be a good. I don't think that'd be a good thing for the league in general. So you just want everyone to play to their best, and the best team wins. That's what you want to see. You don't want to see anybody giving up and not trying because they don't want one team to win or another team. You don't want to see that, do you? It's like tomorrow. I don't want Everton just to turn up at the Emirates and just roll over because that's not what I want to see. I want to see everybody doing the job they have to do. You know, we want West Ham to go to Man City and give their best. We want Everton to come to the Emirates and give their best. It keeps the integrity of the game where it needs to be. You know, there's enough potential corruption going on. We don't want to even think that there might be some going on in the Premier League, do we? Everyone's got to turn up and do their job regardless. And I won't see that today. You know, I wanted to see Man United. Man United seem to have rolled over, but it may not be the case. A fired-up Chelsea can sometimes be a difficult team to contain. Anyway, Vicky Palova's trying to barge her way through the Brighton midfield, but she loses out now. Brighton again trying to get the ball forward. Leah Williams now with a good header forward, and Beth tried to get away there from the challenge of Stefanovic, who's another substitute for Brighton. Anyway, Arsenal are coming forward again. Viv holds the ball up well, played it through to Beth on this near side. Beth throws it across the box. Oh, Caitlin Ford coming in at the far post, claims her shirt was pulled, but she needed to try and get on the end of that. Wasn't able to. Great play though. Viv put Beth in on this near side. She saw Caitlin make that run. That's a lovely ball across the box. And Caitlin Ford couldn't quite get there. Terry says, I hope Arsenal turn up tomorrow. Well, I'm sure we will. I've got no doubt about that. And I'm sure we will win. What I wouldn't want to see is Everton just give up and we win 6-0. That wouldn't be good for the game, would it? But anyway, let's see what happens tomorrow. We'll worry about that tomorrow, won't we? We've still got another 5.5 minutes to enjoy here. The Arsenal women's season is about to conclude. Chelsea are going to win the league. Man City are going to come second. We are going to come third. But we've won a cup. Man United have won a cup, and they've been spread around a bit more this season, haven't they? You know, Chelsea often win most of them, so it's nice this season. We've had 3 different champions. The WSL's got to Chelsea, the FA Cup's gone to Manchester United, and the Continental Cup, of course, is back at Meadow Park at Arsenal, which is where it belongs, which is always a good thing to see, isn't it? We make another substitution. Caitlin Ford is now going off, and Michelle Abimag's coming on. Of course, she recently got that contract with Arsenal, her first professional contract. The youngster come through the Arsenal Academy. She's just been on loan at Watford, done a great job there. She scored here against us, didn't she, in the FA Cup? And she gets her first touch there, lays the ball back to Katie McCabe. It's going to be another throw to Arsenal. Roger says there, Terry, Arsenal will turn up. Let's see if West Ham can turn up. Well, yeah, we just want a professional job. I expect Man City will win anyway because they're much better than West Ham. But, you know, you never know. Yeah, football can produce some funny results, can't it? So, you know, we just have to hope and pray and see what happens. Then Arsenal coming forward again. Kim Litton inside the box. That's a good ball. Laura Wainwright's cross is deflected behind. It's going to be a corner to Arsenal into the last 5 minutes. And Arsenal looking for a 5th goal. Will Viv get another goal? Yes. She's only got 2 this season, but we know she hasn't played. And it's going to be a corner taken by Beth Mead on this near side. Or is it going to be Katie McCabe? No, Katie McCabe's going to take it. And it is going to be an opportunity now for Arsenal to get another goal. Katie McCabe's corner to the edge of the box. Oh dear, it's cleared away. Not a great corner, was it, at all? And now there's a counter-attacking opportunity here for Brighton. It's a substitute Mingwin there, run out of support. But she's done well, actually. Kept possession for Brighton. That was a terrible corner, actually. I don't know what that was all about. That's the second one we played to the edge of the box. The first one didn't really work. So we thought we'd do it again, and that didn't work either. Just get the ball in the box. You know, Brighton have a long ball forward. Leah Williamson reads that well. And Beth Mead was trying to get on the end of that, but she wasn't able to. And it's Poppy Pattinson there, does well. And Brighton looking to come forward themselves over on that far side. Well, Brighton going to get a late goal. We're into the last 3 minutes. Michelle Abimang does her defensive duties there, actually, and it's conceded a corner, but she did well to stop the cross. And Arsenal have got some defending to do in the closing stages of this game. Sabrina will be desperate for that clean sheet, won't she? She's very, very close to it now, but there's still time here for Brighton to get a goal back, which would be quite disappointing, wouldn't it? They've got a corner over on that far side. Comes in towards the near post, headed out well by Leah Cadena. And now Arsenal got an opportunity to get the ball clear. Beth Mead just maybe thought twice about lumping it long. And now Arsenal won it back. Viv now plays it forward. Oh, it's a great ball. Can Frida Marnham get there? She's 1-on-1. Is this going to be the moment for Frida to get her first goal for a while? She does. Slots it in. Frida with the goal. Viv with the assist. It's 5-0 to Arsenal. What an impact from Viv. A goal and an assist for her. And that was a lovely ball through. Look at Frida there. Brilliant, brilliant play from her. It's her first goal, of course, since that collapse in the cup final. She kept going, showed composure, slotted it in. Really, really good finish from Frida Marnham. It is 5-0 to Arsenal. Brilliant, brilliant. Terry says, get in there. Adakunda says, a goal from Miedema, a clean sheet from Sabrina. It'll be a massive farewell for these two. It will indeed. It will indeed. What a great way to finish this game. Brilliant, brilliant stuff. We're into the last minute and a half of normal time. Katie McCabe just gone down, actually. Not quite sure why. She's going to get some treatment now from the medical team. It must be something wrong with her because Katie McCabe don't go down without a reason. Anyway, there you go. And another goal for Arsenal in the final few moments of the season. And it was Frida Marnham with it as well. What a lovely finish that was. And it is going to be... Oh, Katie McCabe's all right, actually. And that's fine. She's going to have to go off that, of course, for briefly having received some treatment. What a great second half it's been. It's been enjoyable, hasn't it, this second half? It's been really good, actually. It's been a lot of fun. And of course, it's been brilliant stuff. Is Katie McCabe is going off now, is she? I think Katie McCabe was actually going off. Oh, she knows she's not. We're just going to find out how much stoppage time there's going to be at the end of this game as we move in towards that now. We've played the 90. We're going to see how much stoppage time we've got. I'd say 5 minutes would be my guess. Let's have a look and see what comes up on the board. Have we got 5 minutes left of the season? I think we might well have. Arsenal coming forward again. Viv plays the ball out to that far side to Abby. It's going to be 8 minutes of stoppage time. Wow, 8 minutes. We've got 8 minutes of the season to go. 8 minutes more to enjoy before the curtain comes down on another WSL season. Arsenal coming forward again. Abby Mang plays it out to that far side to Kyra Cooney cross. No, it's not, is it? Is that? I know it's Vicky. It's Vicky Palova. Vicky Palova. Kyra's gone off. Anyway, Arsenal going forward again. Abby Mang over on that far side. All nice feet there, but she runs into a little bit of trouble. And Brighton do manage to get the ball away. And now it is Brighton coming forward again, looking for a consolation goal, which would not be great. With a player over on that far side for Brighton, it is Emma Kohlberg. Plays the ball in field. Viv is back to do some defensive work. And Kim Little takes the ball. Plays it back to Sabrina D'Angelo. We've played a minute of the 8 of stoppage time. Oh, and Sabrina's clearance there wasn't very good. Herman says the Viking lady did it. She did indeed. And a very, very good goal it was. And a nice moment for her as well. There's been a lot of nice moments in this game, hasn't there? There have been a lot of enjoyable moments in this game. And of course, there is a big Arsenal victory as well to finish it all off. I must admit, on the preview show last night, I did say my score prediction was 6-2. And we might still score 6 because we've still got time, but it's going to be a corner to Brighton. And we don't want them to score. I don't want them to score 2 now. I don't want them to score any, actually. But anyway, we've still got a chance to score the 6 that I did predict we would score. And yes, it's looking like we are going to be ending the season in fine style. And it's been a difficult season, but it's been a successful season. Oh, and Sabrina had to punch that away underneath the crossbar, and Michelle Aubameyang heads it clear. And she's done well actually since she's come on. I have to say, she's had some really nice touches. Brighton now coming forward again, but Kim Little steps in, and now Vicky Palova, and then Viv tries to let the ball run across her body so she could bring it forward, but it's been cleared. It's going to be a throw to Arsenal over on the far side. Let's see what these final few moments bring. The final 6 minutes of the season. Atakunda says, I'm enjoying this. They should add more time, like 20 minutes. Yeah, it's one of those sort of games, isn't it? You don't really want to finish because it's been so much fun. It's been so enjoyable. And I say there's been so many great moments to enjoy. And Viv does well there. Gets the ball out to this far side to Laura Wienreuther. Is Arsenal going to get a 6th goal? That would be nice, wouldn't it? Ball played out to that far side. And Arsenal coming forward again. 3.5 minutes of stoppage time played. There's still enough time to get another goal, isn't there? We won't get a goal like that, though. Laura Wienreuther. Oh, if only Frida Monum just won that ball back. If only Viv had made that anticipation, should have been in on one-on-one there, but she didn't. And the ball comfortably dealt with by the Brighton defence. Michelle Aubameyang putting them under pressure. Be nice for her to get a goal as well, wouldn't it? That will be her first WSL goal. Anyway, Frida Marnham now, who scored the 5th goal, plays the ball out to that far side to Viv. Tried to thread it through to Michelle Aubameyang, and it's gone behind for a throw to Arsenal over on that far side. We've played 4 minutes of stoppage time. There's another 4 to play. Are Arsenal going to get another goal? And if we do, who's going to score the final goal of the season? Or will it be Frida that gets it? And that's another throw to Arsenal over on that far side. At least the final goal's not their own goal, because that wouldn't have been great, would it? Anyway, We've still got 3.5 minutes of stoppage time to play. It's a throw to Arsenal over on that far side. Vicky Palova's going to take it, finds Viv. Miedema holds off the defender, gives it back to Vicky Palova. Lovely play from her over on that far side. What's the cross like? She doesn't put a cross in. She plays the ball back instead to Leah Williamson. Touches it forward to Frida Marnham. Her goal was the 5th one, and a very good goal it was as well. And Beth comes in. Beth now going to have an opportunity. Beth goes past a couple of challenges. She couldn't quite get the final touch on it there. And again, Brighton have defended it quite well. Oh, that's a poor back pass there. And Beth shut it down. It's going to come to Frida Marnham on the edge of the box. And Arsenal still looking for this 6th goal. There's still 3 minutes to play. Kim Little plays it out here to Leah Williamson. It's back to Kim Little again. Plays it back to Leah Williamson. She's going to get herself a goal. She's not scored since her injury either, has she? So it'd be nice for her to get one. But anyway, it's a lovely ball. Laura Wainwright, can she get there? Can she keep it in? Oh, she has kept it in. She's done really well. Laura Wainwright inside the box. Plays it back. Oh, it wouldn't quite fall to Michelle Aubameyang. And Arsenal can't get the 6th goal. Maybe we'll now. Beth Mead whips in a cross over towards that far post. But it's not a great cross in the end. And Sophie Pagali is able to grab that one and just rolls it out. And Arsenal's final flurry didn't come to another goal, did it? And Brighton now looking to come forward. There's 2 minutes of stoppage time left here at Meadow Park. It is Arsenal 5, Brighton 0. It's been a very enjoyable watch, this game for Arsenal. That cross comes in. Brighton looking for a goal. Sabrina's there. Safe hands from her. And she's very close to that final game. Clean sheet. Beth now on this near side, looking to try and get the ball forward. Plays it back instead to Laura Wainwright. So did really well just a moment ago. Almost set up a 6th goal for Arsenal. Another goal would make it our biggest victory of the season in the WSL. We have won 6 of course, in the Continental Cup. But it would be our biggest WSL win if we can find it's equal to the Bristol City game at the moment. Can we find that goal in the closing moments? That's a great ball again. Laura Wainwright is going to get there, is she? She does get there, and she's going to win the corner. No, not quite. She has won a throw. Regis says there a 6 would give us our best league win this season. That's right, it would, yeah. Just beating the Bristol City game from a few weeks ago. The goals have come late this season for Arsenal, late in the season. But we finished the season well. I think since winning the cup, we've been pretty good. Beth now's got clear over on this near side. She's got Leah Williamson here who can chip a cross in, can she? Leah goes past one challenge. Now she'll get the cross in. It's deflected behind. It's going to be a corner. We're into the last minute of the season. And we've got one last corner to see if we can get another goal. And it is going to be Katie McCabe, is it, to go across and take this. Now it's going to be Beth Mead to take this corner. This will be the last attack of the game, the last attack of the season. And Arsenal going to find a last goal of the season as well. Beth Mead's corner goes towards the far post. It's gone. Oh, it's cleared away by Brighton. And unless we can win the ball back, we have won the ball back with Kim Little. Finds Beth Mead again on his near side. And one more ball into the box. It is a cross. Oh, was that Leah Williamson? Couldn't quite get there. Viv on that far post. I thought it was going to be the 6th goal there. Viv has put one defender on her backside, crosses it into the far post. Nobody's there. And Brighton are going to clear it away. In fact, it's a handball. In fact, I think that might be full time. It is full time. The season has finished. Arsenal 5, Brighton 0. Lots and lots to enjoy in that game. 2 first-half goals from Leslie Russo. And then in the second half, of course, we had some great moments, didn't we? Viv came on and got her goal very, very quickly, set up by Beth. It was an own goal in the end. It was Leia Cadena's header that was deflected in. And then right near the end, Frida Marnham ran through, Viv with the assist. And Frida Marnham finished really, really coolly there to make it 5-0. It's been a good day for the Arsenal women. Much to enjoy there. Michelle Aubameyang came on in the closing stages, played well, and certainly one for the future. As we know, first contract signed, of course, recently. They're just showing their goals again. Russo there, banged the first one in. Good work down that far side. Emily Fox with the assist for that one. That was a good goal. Well played it was. Brighton had their moments, actually, mainly in that first half, didn't they? They hit the bar with a deflected shot from Elizabeth Turland. They did have their moments. Some were self-inflicted. But Sabrina D'Angelo made a couple of good saves to preserve her clean sheet. This was the second goal. Really poor defending that was there from Brighton. Russo there just snaffled that up, banged it in, 2-0. And that was pretty much job done. And then in the second half, of course, we had a lot of fun in that second half, didn't we? Leslie Russo nearly got a hat-trick. We missed a penalty in that game as well, let's not remember. We did miss a penalty as well. Kim Little, it was, missed a penalty in that second half. Atakunda says, timeout for Chelsea, 6-0, yeah. Raja says, 50 points, Champions League spot. High five performance, clean sheet, ended the season on a high. Exactly, ended the season on a high. And I think that's important, isn't it? It's important to do that. We'll just go through the final day scores for you, because it's been not quite the drama that we thought it might be. But anyway, this is all the final day scores. Arsenal 5, Brighton 0, Aston Villa 1, Manchester City 2. It was Fowler and Hemp with the goals for Man City. Rachel Daly with the goal for Aston Villa. Bristol City 0, Everton 4. It finished. It was Snodges, Holmesgard, Bissell and Piermont with them goals for Everton. Leicester 0, Liverpool 4. It was Hall and a hat-trick for Kiernan there as Liverpool finished 4th. It was Man United 0, Chelsea 6. It was Ramirez, Canyard, Nuskin, Leopolds and Fran Kirby. In fact, Ramirez got 2. And Tottenham 3, West Ham 1. It's just finishing there. Beth England, Jessica Naz and Drew Spence for Tottenham. And it was Iki for West Ham. And that is how it's all finished. So if we look at the final league table of the season, first, of course, Chelsea played 22, 55 points, goal difference of 53. Man City second, 55 points, a goal difference of 46. Arsenal third, 50 points, a goal difference of 33. Then Liverpool fourth on 41 points. Man United fifth on 35. Spurs are sixth on 31. Aston Villa seventh with 24. Everton 8th with 23. Brighton 9th on 19. Leicester 10th with 18. West Ham 11th with 15. And Bristol City have been relegated with 6 points. Arsenal just doing their big circle here on the pitch. Terry says, well done, girls, and a big thank you to Viv for all the entertainment you've given us. Hope wherever you go, you do well. Always be loved forever by Arsenal fans for the rest of our lives. Absolutely, of course we will. Absolutely agree with all of that. Raja says they're big wins for Merseyside. The biggest loser of the day were the runners-up neighbours. Yeah, it looks like it. John says, well done, Arsenal, a 5-0 win indeed. Atakunda said, I'm so glad I've enjoyed my day in style with Viv's goals and assists to the last goal of the season. Happy birthday to me. Indeed, it has been a happy birthday, hasn't it? And I'm glad that you were with us. I'm glad you shared it with us and you enjoyed the game, and we gave you some great moments as well, which has been great, hasn't it? So, yeah, it was an enjoyable game today, wasn't it? No pressure means it's enjoyable anyway, I suppose. But, of course, getting a win was fantastic, wasn't it? And don't forget, Andreas is doing a vlog for us. He's got some great videos he sent us already. And we are going to be putting it up on the channel be up tonight, hopefully, if I get time to do it. I've still got my running video to do. Anyway, there we go. Imperative View says, how have we let Viv go? We don't know what's gone on. But yeah, today she was quite magnificent, wasn't she? What a performance. That was our best performance of the season by quite some distance. Raja says, we wish Chelsea to finish empty-handed. It's happened to City. Yeah, well, you know, there you go. And John says, happy birthday to Claire. And happy birthday again. Let's connect here tomorrow. Yeah, let's all be back tomorrow, of course, for the men's game, the final Premier League game of the season. Are we going to be celebrating tomorrow? Who knows? We may well be. We'll have to wait and see, won't we, to see what happens tomorrow Of course, the final WSL games of the season. Can Arsenal win the league? Seems unlikely, but you never know. Stranger things have happened in the world, and stranger things have happened in football. Alana says there, where can I watch the game to see Viv leave? I don't think anywhere now. Even the FA players' coverage has stopped. But we've got a video. Andreas is doing it at the stadium for us. That'll go out on the channel later on tonight. I'm sure there'll be a lot of stuff of Viv leaving. And maybe he might even get a picture with, who knows. So watch out for that, because that is going to be good. And yes, it's been an enjoyable day today, isn't it? Arsenal 5, Brighton. They're a nice way to finish the season. And let's hope that it's going to bring in a really good season next season. You know, we've got some changes going on, and who knows what's going to happen. But for the time being, this season has finished. We've come third again. We've won the Continental Cup again. Not really much progress in terms of points and stuff like that. Very similar to last season. And we know we've got to improve. Next season's the one, isn't it, for Jonas? He's got no excuses. He can't, you know, I think that last season we had all the injuries, and I think that's fair enough. And I think that, you know, this season we've had a lot of new players. We had that really difficult start. And we've had a little bit of inconsistencies. And I do think that next season now there's no excuses. We've got the squad in place. We've got everything ready to go. We just need to add 1 or 2 players. We need a goalkeeper. We need more cover in central defence. And we may well need a number 10 and a striker, depending on what happens with Stina. So, but we've you know, we've got a great chance now. Chelsea are going to be in transition. Man City are going to be there or thereabouts. Let's hope they don't get Viv, because that would be really tough, wouldn't it? Atakunda says, thank you so much. Always enjoy being here. We always enjoy having you here. We love your comments as well. And everybody else. John says, highlights tonight, BBC One. Indeed, highlights tonight on BBC One. So just make sure you have a look for that, for the final day drama. And of course, that brilliant moment from Viv as well. Imperative View says there, stagnant, no progress at all. Next season, I expect us to win a major. No, I agree. It has been a season of stagnation in many ways. When you look at the number of points that we've got, the fact we've won the Continental Cup again, the fact that we have got third place, it is a very similar season, almost a Groundhog Day season, and the excuses are ending now. You know, I don't look at it as I'm making excuses for Jonas. I do think there's been extenuating circumstances, and you have to say that next season, you know, there shouldn't be any. You know, we'll have a much more settled team, and yeah, it's going to be very, very interesting to see how next season plays out. But yeah, there's no excuse. I expect, as you rightly say, I expect next season for us to win one of those major trophies. And for me, the major trophies are the FA Cup, the league title, of course, the Champions League. I don't necessarily expect us to win the Champions League. I expect us to go a long way into that competition, but we certainly have to challenge for the title, really strongly challenge for that title. Let's go as far as we can in the FA Cup. And who knows, maybe win the Continental Cup again, because it's quite a lot of fun, isn't it? Terry's with here. Terry's just donated £20. Oh, thank you very much, my friend. He says, enjoy your new cup. It's the least I could do for all the wonderful entertainment you've given me. Thank you. No, thank you, mate, as always. I mean, you've been a massive, massive part of this channel. And yeah, obviously, thank you very much. I'll get a new Arsenal mug just to you. Well, not just to use on the show, but I'll get it. I'll get one over next week, and we'll have it on the show. Atakunda says, farewell, Miedema, go and shine. Exactly, I'm sure she will. Imperative View says, the club has backed the manager. The club have let a player like Viv go in favour of Jonas. Deliver now. We don't know the full reasons what's happened with Viv yet, do we? Let's wait. But yeah, the club have backed Jonas, and you know, let's be honest. It took Arteta 3 or 4 years. Let's make sure that we don't we give Jonas enough time that he needs. Roger says there, sorry for Viv's delayed injury absence, but we still have Leslie and Stina. Well, we still have Stina at the moment. Gabrielle says D'Angelo last game. Yeah, D'Angelo's last game. She played well, didn't she, actually? She played really well today. Got her a clean sheet, fully deserved as well. And yeah, I thought it was a good final game, wasn't it? You know, as final games go, you want to end the season, regardless of where you are in the league, regardless of the outcome of it. You just want to enjoy the last game of the season, last chance to see some of these players. And yeah, let's hope that we can bounce back even better, even stronger next season, because we need to. As we said, no more excuses from Jonas. He's got to deliver, and he's got to deliver more than just Continental Cups. As good as they are, and as great as that day was at Wolverhampton, as great as it was last season, we've got to do it again. We've got to do it again. John says, thank you, Richard, for today. See you tomorrow. Come on, West Ham. Yeah, we'll be here tomorrow, my friend. Indeed, we're going to enjoy the final game. Whatever happens, we're going to enjoy the final day of the season, aren't we? Of course we are. Terry says, Richard, you'll be doing an end-of-season show plus the trophy show. Yeah, no, we're doing an end-of-season show. Next Friday, we'll be doing the Arsenal Women's end-of-season show, looking back on the season, giving out the awards for, player of the season, goal of the season, best moment, all this kind of stuff, all the usual kind of stuff. That'll be on Friday. We'll also be doing an end-of-season review for the men's team as well this week. We'll be getting in, obviously, Neil and Lee, maybe Adam as well. We're going to make a big show of that as well. I'm not sure what night we're going to do that this week. I'm trying to figure out a time when I can do it. Maybe Tuesday, but we'll see. But that'll definitely be coming your way as well. I'm not going to do it Monday because there might be a trophy parade on Monday. We don't want to spoil that, do we? Because we'll all be involved in that. So maybe Tuesday or Wednesday we'll look at getting the end of season men's review show done as well. Gabrielle says, do it for Rice. Yeah, West Ham, do it for Rice. Russ says, evening, everyone. Great result. It was a great result. It was a great game as well, wasn't it? Gabrielle says, just remember they get 5 million if Rice wins the league. Do they? I don't know about that, but anyway. Greg says, player of the season should go to Andreas. Absolutely. He should 100% go to Andreas. And yeah, he's had a great season, hasn't he? Again, as always. And he'll be doing this vlog for us from today's game as well. So look out for that. We'll get, when he's put all the videos in, I'll get that up on the channel this evening for you. So look out for that. And of course, I'll be back tomorrow, 3:45. With, I'm sure we'll be a little bit nervous, a little bit excited, but let's see what happens. It's all going to play out here tomorrow for you. From 3:45, so that is going to be great stuff, isn't it? But in the meantime, let's just enjoy this game and enjoy the end of this season and look forward to what's going to be a great season next year. The Emirates is going to be the main stadium for the women's team. We're going to be smashing records again, right, left and centre. And let's hope this time next year we are sitting here and we are celebrating a league title for Arsenal, long overdue. Let's hope that we do it, because it's about time. So yeah, that's all to come there, isn't it? For today it finished Arsenal 5, Brighton 0, 2 for Leslie Russo, 1 for Viv Miedema, an own goal, and the final goal of the season was from Frida Marnham. And enjoyable afternoon, wasn't it, in the end? Really enjoyable. Reza says, thanks, Richard, all. Signing off for today until tomorrow. Thank you very much. As always, we will see you tomorrow for all the fun and drama and tension that's going to bring. John says, bye, Richard, everyone stay safe. And yourself, my friend, we will see you tomorrow. Stay safe, enjoy your evening. Herman says, see you on the next podcast. And of course, many thanks, Rich, for excellent entertaining podcast. Herman, you are an absolute legend, my friend. We love you here. We do believe you're our oldest subscriber, unless anybody out there can prove otherwise. And we appreciate you being here. Of course we do. And we love your comments, and we look forward to seeing you again tomorrow, hopefully, and obviously in the future as well. And so, yeah, good stuff. Enjoy your concert as well. But that's it then for today. It's been a good end to the season. Rajan says there, see you, great comments. Thank you very much again, my friend. Good to have you back with us on the channel as always. Don't forget to join us tomorrow, because that is going to imagine if it all goes our way tomorrow. What fun we're going to have here tomorrow afternoon. It'll be exciting. It'll be entertaining. It'll be emotional, I'm sure. So you don't want to miss that, do you? Herman says, 90, yeah. Are you 90 now? I think, I can't remember how old you were last time we spoke about it. But anyway, it's fantastic. I wouldn't have thought there's too many out there that are 90, any subscribers. But if you are, if you can beat Herman, please let us know. But Herman is definitely winning on that at the moment. There's no doubt about that. Magenda says, see you there. Come on, you guys. Indeed, come on, you guys. Right, okay. Thank you for watching, guys. Brilliant stuff. Don't forget to give us a like if you haven't done so already. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any of the fun that we have here, because we do have a lot of fun, don't we? So, yeah, thank you very much to all you guys out there. Thank you very much to the Arsenal women's team for giving us the entertainment today. Gabrielle says Bayern finished third is wild. Yeah, it's mad, isn't it? Redenda says, well done, Herman. He's done well, hasn't he? Gabrielle says, thank you for streaming. No, thank you very much. Greg says, makes me feel young at 65. Well, he makes us all feel young. That's why we like him here more than anything, because he makes us all feel young. So he says, Richard, see you tomorrow in the chat. Don't forget to hit the like button on your way. Indeed, hit likes before you go. We'll be at 3:45 tomorrow. Join us for that. That is going to be, well, we don't know what to make of it really, but we're going to enjoy it. Arsenal are going to win. Will it be enough? I don't know. Let's hope so. Will West Ham pull something out of the bag and help it? Well, they're not really helping us. They're helping themselves, but can they do it? Can we do? We just win our game. Let's just win our game, and what will be will be. And I will be on Talk TV tomorrow night as well, about 7:15, talking about the end of the season. Will I be on there gloating about winning the league, or will I be a little bit disappointed that we haven't quite managed to get it over the line again? So we'll see. But join me over there if you can as well tomorrow. But I'll be here 3:45. Thank you for watching, guys. Really appreciate it. Arsenal women have done the job today. We finished the season in style. We've got that goal. What a moment that was, actually. If that doesn't get voted moment of the season next week, then I don't know what will. Good stuff. Herman says, I hope Arsenal will make the app more ladies friendly. Yeah, they need to. You're right, actually. That's a very good point. I agree with you. And I think that Arsenal need to. They've done a really good job with the women's team, promoting it and all that kind of stuff. They really have. But yes, I think the app needs to be improved a lot for the women. They almost need to have a better section just for the women's team on the app, so you can navigate to either. It's all sometimes lobbed in together, isn't it? And of course, the men's team takes priority, and sometimes some of the women's stuff gets pushed to the side. And yeah, they need to improve that 100%. But they've done such a great job, we can't really doubt them that they're not going to get it right. But let's hope so. Next season is going to be big, isn't it? Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I've enjoyed it. I hope you've enjoyed it as well. I will see you tomorrow. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday evening. Chelsea won the league, and well done to them. Well done to Emma Hayes. She got 1 out of 4. She couldn't get them all, but she got 1 in the end. So farewell to Emma. Farewell to Viv. What a way to go out. It's been a day of farewells, hasn't it? And it'll be farewell from me, but I'll be back tomorrow, and we're going to enjoy it, aren't we? So thanks for watching, guys. Come on, you Gunners. I will see you tomorrow. Take it easy.